a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we have got the most absorbent chamois that you will ever come across.
It's a 24-hour deal or while stocks last. It's the best deal we've ever seen.
Absolutely, and it's a buy one get one free, so honestly you can't go wrong tonight. Well, you might if you don't order early, because when it is a 24-hour offer, things do tend to go a bit wild and we could lose it before the end of the show. Whilst we're talking about wild, absolutely.
Shall we meet our guest? He is a bit wild and he's here to show us all about it. What have we got?
Let's go wild.
Go.
Hey guys, great to be back.
Good to
Thanks
see
for the
you.
wild
See you.
intro. And this is the Miracle Chamois. If you've never seen it before, they're made in Germany. And if you've never seen it before, where have you been? Look, this thing just loves liquid. They're designed for washing cars, but you'll use it around the home. And instead of a sponge that leaks and drips everywhere, your chamois absorbs up to 15 times its own weight and it doesn't drip. So if you get a big spill, leaky pipe, washing machine, well, I think we can confirm it's pretty much the most absorbent material known to mankind. Anyway, sponges work too, I suppose. They pick up liquid and then they drip and dribble and leave it everywhere. Watch this and get ready to go, wow. Sometimes a picture...
That's amazing. It does virtually drink it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And
So-
what I love about it is, look, it just locks it inside.
Great.
No drips.
Fabulous.
Got to be useful, right?
What?
Round the home, you'll love them. And tonight's deal, absolutely sensational. I know you guys have got some, but we can cut them, you can bleach them, you can do just about anything to them, and they last ages.
They really
Honestly,
do.
they are fantastic. Wet or dry, use them inside and out. You'll use them for cleaning the car. You'll use them as dishcloths. You'll use them for those spillages, those accidents when we do the fridge freezer and try and
Defrosting the
defrost that.
freezer,
And
yeah,
there's
brilliant.
water all over the floor. Or if you have had a leak in, washing machine, it's absolutely phenomenal. So versatile.
Yeah, and we're seeing all the ways you can use it here. If you want to use it on the car, it's brilliant for drying off garden furniture. If we've had a downpour, and boy,
Yeah,
do we keep having those
perfect.
downpours. If you've got pets and they have accidents, brilliant for soaking
Be good
up
under the
those.
pet's actual bowl as well when they
Yeah.
splash water everywhere. But yeah, for the little accidents. And then throw them in the washing machine. And the wonderful thing is, though they're called a chamois, but they are the Miracle Chamois, they come out soft every single time. Not like a regular chamois
Yeah.
that then goes really hard and you can't use it for long. They last, honestly, 4 years. We're massively busy. Only a 24-hour offer. So that is it. You've got to order it while the stock is here. But when I say 24 hours, often when it's a 24-hour offer, it's 3 hours and the stock's gone.
And if you are on the website, shopontv.co.uk, you'll see we do a regular bundle, which is 2 large chamois and 1 of the smaller ones. You pay £20 for that. Tonight, don't go for that bundle, whatever you do. It's a buy one, get one free, but it's better than half the price, because normally it'd be £40 for the bundle.
It's better than buying one full set as normal
Yeah.
price. So you're
Yeah.
getting £2 off and you're getting another set free of charge in a way. It's absolutely phenomenal. We've never seen it as this deal ever. Well, as long as I've worked with Dave, I don't think
No.
so. The best deal we've ever seen. And as you see demonstrations, just so versatile. You'll think of loads of different ways you're going to use these. Lots of other items available though, and what we will say is shop really smartly tonight, because we have got a fantastic product called the Sweepies. This has been so busy, hasn't it?
And again, when we talk about versatility when it comes to products, you can use these indoors and outdoors. It's got 2 different brooms included for the £20 price. Your item number is 174500. You choose which colour you want to go for. You've got it in a blue, in a grey and in a red colour option. Great for sweeping up hair.
Oh gosh, hair off the carpet is absolutely amazing, or off furniture. One of them you can take the head off so it can be a handheld. If you sweep up anything nasty like sick, perhaps the dog's been sick, you can then wash it. You can use it outdoors, use it in. It's great for hairdressers, it's great for at home. Super lightweight, so great as well to throw in the back of a van work-wise, and you can tidy it. But you can see they're so versatile. You've got wet and dry. You can use them both wet and dry, but you'll find the one you're seeing is brilliant on wet surfaces, and great, as you saw with that reach, to do the tiles on the walls.
Yeah, up high. They've got a telescopic handle. You can also take one of the heads off and use it as a handheld broom as well. So item number 174500. Get shopping
Both.
straight away.
Like
And-
£10 each.
Yeah,
How crazy is
brilliant.
that? And they haven't got bristles, so those bristles are never going to go funny or misshape or start to
Yep.
fall off. It doesn't flick things everywhere. And for glass, if you break make glass absolutely amazing at picking even the tiniest bits up.
And all the heads are washable, remember, because there's silicone heads that you've got there. Get shopping ahead. Take a look at everything that we have on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You can order on the phone, 03333 241 241. But if you want to go for those brooms, 174500 is the item number. You just choose which colour you want to go for, whether it's grey, whether it's blue, or whether it's red. We've got loads of demonstrations coming up with our fabulous chamois. It's a brilliant deal, remember.
We're so busy already. That chamois is flying. It's a 24-hour offer. If you're going for the sweet peas, remember, if you're spending over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. But don't forget, we had a massive show on Blue Magic just the other day. We've got some stock back in. It's a different bundle, but if you missed out, just take a quick look at this because it's time to grab the deals while the deals are available. The stock just disappeared when we did the show the other day, so they've put together another bundle for you. It makes up to 150 bottles because that is a concentrate, and what we're seeing now, Sean, is actually 50 bottles.
Just 50 of those
so
spray bottles.
Times that much.
You get your spray included as well, but 3 500ml bottles of concentrate, 284 385. It's a bathroom cleaner, a kitchen cleaner, a stain remover.
Yeah, it's a pre-wash for your clothes to get stain off. It's great on carpets. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's an all-purpose cleaner. So if in doubt, get the Blue Magic out. And if you missed out on the deal the other day, because it did disappear very quickly, £24 is buying you all of that, which is crazy value for money. It will work out at 24 pence per bottle each time you refill it. So 284 385. Now we've got to get back to the chamois man because it's gone crazy. How are you, my lovely?
I'm great.
Good to have you here.
It's great to be here.
And what a deal.
You know, they flew me here at my own expense, all the way from Portugal, just to show you this demo.
And what a deal you've bought for us as well.
It's a heck of a deal tonight. 4 of these big jumbo sheets.
Because you're usually quite tight.
It's been said before. It's been said before. We're giving away the farm this evening. They're 70 by 50 centimetres, so massive.
We've cut some of ours up. Some we use large.
Cut them to any size you want. Feel it when it's damp. It feels like leather. You know this, right?
Yep.
But when it's dry, it feels like felt.
Yeah.
Yes,
As you mentioned, Haley, they always dry soft.
Yeah.
They never dry hard, unlike those old animal chamois, leather chamois. A lot of our viewers may have used them, and they're pretty good. I'm not here to knock the leather chamois, but the thing is with these, they always dry soft and they don't smell bad because they go in the washing machine. And you can't put the old ones in the washing machine.
No.
They come out in pieces.
Right.
They dry hard like a rock, smell like a dead horse eventually. I think it is a dead horse, that's probably why. So you'll be happy to know there were no animals harmed in the production of the Miracle Chamois. You'll use it on your car, use it on bigger vehicles too if you have them, caravans, motorhomes, trucks, trailers. Farmers love them on farm equipment. Check it out, it just keeps picking up liquid. How many times have I done? You know, there's one thing that I haven't done.
No, you haven't wrung it out. I didn't realise that you've done that so many times.
That's right.
That must be so full.
Eventually, yeah, it gets heavy, you know. Eventually, it'll start to leave a trail like it is right now, and that's because it's full. So we'll give it a twist and show you how much we got from that little application.
Oh, my word.
Pretty good, not bad, right?
Absolutely.
So defrosting the fridge or freezer, it's fantastic. There's nothing else on the market really that can do this job. We try and use sponges. They leak, they drip and dribble everywhere. J-cloths, you ever use these?
Oh, they're shocking.
What a turkey. Use them once, they fall apart, and just look at that for picking up a spill. It just passes the liquid round the kitchen, doesn't pick up anything. Take your chamois, fold it in a pad, and check this out. Like a thirsty camel, it absorbs. Well, like I said,
watch this because
15 times its weight.
It does drink it. It's amazing.
It does it fast, eh?
Brilliant.
So if you've got a spill and you want to get to it quickly, this is your friend, and it doesn't drip. You think about it, if that's apple juice, orange juice, and it's dripping, it's going to make a big sticky mess all over the floor. So not anymore. Now you take it to the sink. When you're ready, give it a twist.
Brilliant.
And it's ready to use again. In the washing machine, whenever it's dirty.
Great.
Right? So it won't smell bad. They always dry soft. And they're bleachable too. Watch this maybe on your windows, on your shower screens, on your patio doors, the windscreen of your vehicle. Absolutely fantastic.
And the deal's amazing because you end up with 4 of the large ones and 2 of the small, which are really good on glass, aren't they?
It's a crazy deal.
Just
So,
£18 for
Two
that
of these
deal.
big jumbo ones and a blue one for windows. This is our regular deal, but we love to bring a good deal here to Shop on TV. So usually you get all this for 20.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Tonight-
get it. You can buy it at 20.
You can.
Don't though.
Don't.
I think it's on the website
It
now
is,
for that.
it is.
Tonight, £18, so we reduce the price and double the amount. So now you get 4 big jumbos and 2 blue ones for £18. It's phenomenal value.
Now, it's a 24-hour offer. However,
wrinkly.
our 24-hour offers have been going a bit crazy. haven't
Yeah,
they?
or it might be while stocks last. This is an early start tonight. 469893 is the item number. We're approaching 10% of a huge
No.
stack already.
Jump in while the water's warm.
Exactly.
That's what I would say.
Exactly.
There's no
Dave.
warm water tonight. It's been freezing
No,
out there.
it is cold.
Winter's here.
arrived,
You've brought
yeah?
winter back with you.
Oh, it was shocking when I got off the plane.
I bet.
For you, I
wanted to
bet
just
it was.
crawl into a hole. But, look, you get 4 of these. So one for the house, one for the car. You can leave that in the car. A third one if you've got dogs.
Yes.
Well, crikey, you need them just about. Or you can have it.
Drying their paws and things before they get in the car and stuff, they'd be brilliant for,
for that.
wouldn't they? Yeah.
And under the water bowl, as you said.
And drying the dogs, perhaps,
Drying
as
the
well.
dogs.
Yeah.
Also, these are great for, we'll put one under the sink for the big disasters. I'll show you that in a minute. But what about jumpers? Woolly jumpers.
What do you mean,
Jumpers?
woolly jumpers?
Jumpers?
What about jumpers?
What does he
Something
mean?
like this, maybe.
Got a jumper with him, look.
This is our producer Leslie's jumper. You know.
Oh.
So it could be cashmere, could be wool, cotton, angora. Roll your wet jumpers up in a chamois, and in 20 minutes, they're dry.
No
They're ready to sit
way.
Sucks the liquid
Clever.
out.
Good idea. Saves on dry cleaning.
Yeah.
Right.
And the dryer.
For hair
Great.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because
gosh.
they're so absorbent.
So
remember.
absorbent.
Oh,
You
they're
do need
awesome.
to check your
They're
baskets
awesome.
through, getting busier and busier and busier.
Blue ones for windows.
It's not even a buy one, get one free, actually, because it's better than that. If you go onto our website, you can get 2 of the large and 1 of the small for £20. We've knocked £2 off as a complete special, but thrown in another full set. You get 6 cloths in total. Great, like you said earlier, for drying the outdoor furniture.
Yeah,
you've had
when
a
there's been a
shower.
downpour.
Little accident, but also good under the bowl for the pets as
But
well.
great for those accidents because they're all machine washable, remember.
yeah.
Just chuck them in the washing machine. They always dry soft as well, but still have that super absorbency that you've seen already. It's a buy one, get one free. You're actually getting 4 of the large and 2 of the small for just £18. Item number 469893. Dave, it's so multi-purpose all around the home.
Absolutely. Should we do the carpet?
Yeah, oh, this,
If
yes.
an accident happens on the
Yeah.
carpet, you know, maybe we've all experienced this at some point, that sinking feeling. When somebody spills a drink, it could be you, it could be a friend. On a good day, it's water. On a bad day, it could be tea, juice, coffee, milk. You know, a nervous puppy dog, perhaps. Spot with the
Yes.
wet tail.
Gosh.
Or the bigger dogs, too, when they become, what do you call it, incontinent.
Oh, when they get old.
Bit of a shame.
Bless them.
Not their fault.
No.
Very
No.
unfortunate, though. And then the worst animal, the party animal. Everybody knows one. Uncle
over
Frank
there.
on a Friday with the 12-year-old whiskey. You see, now this is turning into a bit of a major spill.
Yeah.
Too big for the carpet. And of course, what we don't see, and the biggest concern of all, is underneath. Check this out.
Oh gosh, so that's
Yeah.
under your carpet,
Drenched.
on
Could
your.
be the hardwood floors.
Yes.
Could be the bottom of your car. The car floors, they're going to
Yeah.
rust. And if you're on the first floor of a building or even higher, it soaks through to the level below, takes out the downlights, the ceiling. It can be a big, expensive problem. The first thing you reach for when you spill a drink, another drink. In the kitchen towels. Not always, whatever you can
Your
find.
jokes don't get better. But
I
still
like to
love you.
throw them in. It warms me up. You know. Kitchen
That's
towels.
like the worst thing, and you do reach for that. Look at the state of it already.
We all use them, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you you'll never use them again, but you'll use a lot less.
Yeah.
The problem is we only use them once. They last, what, 5 seconds,
Look
they
at-
fall apart.
Useless.
We go and get some more.
And if you rub it, you've got all those bits in the carpet as
Yeah,
well.
they're not designed for this, so you
No.
push the mess further down, and there's another dead tree in the forest. Think about the environment.
Yeah.
2 rolls a week of the good stuff can cost up to £300 a year.
God,
Yeah, it's so
don't,
expensive now.
That's a
so
heck of a lot of
pricey.
money. Take your chamois, you use it over and over. When it gets dirty, it goes in the washing machine. So that's good. Good for the environment. If it smells bad, straight in the wash. You can bleach it too. A little bit of pressure. And I don't use much pressure. A few
Yeah.
seconds, flip it over, see the colour change. And the good news is, well, if that was the last bottle of 12-year-old Scotch or your favourite red wine, the shops are all closed. back in the glass.
Oh.
Some of my friends say it actually tastes better the second time around.
It's been
We
filtered.
do things a little bit different down under.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, by the way. Underneath the carpet, everybody wants to see. We have to do it twice
Okay.
for a big spill like that.
Okay.
But the good news is underneath, I think it's going to be bone dry.
No, you put so much on that.
Yeah.
I know, and you see, you use it just once, right, for a big spill like this, and it's paid for itself. But you use it in so many other ways. Check it out.
Oh my
Pretty
word.
amazing, right?
That
They
is
are
amazing.
fantastic. Treat yourself. If you've never had them before, you won't regret it. You'll see lots of reviews on the website and online. People just keep coming back for more. They are brilliant. If all you ever use it for is that spill, you'll bless the day.
You save
really
the
will.
carpet, you've got up the spillage, and that whether that is an accident from the pet or whether that is a drink that's been knocked over, you'll use them time and time again because you rewash them, and the deal is just incredible.
It's fantastic. Best price we've ever seen. It's a 24-hour or while stocks last, but look how versatile it is. Garden furniture, after those downpours, soaking up all the water. If you've got pets, cats or dogs, and they have accidents, soaking up those spillages, brilliant for that as well, because they'll go straight in the washing machine
Yes,
after you've
anything
done
nasty.
that. For us, brilliant when we defrost the freezer. Great
I thought
when
you meant we were having accidents on the
well,
carpet.
that's it
The
comes to us all.
Keep it clean, eh?
The defrost in the freezer, they are, because we always end up with water all over the floor.
Yeah.
And when we have to clean out the washing machine.
Well, we once got the washing machine stuck full of water, didn't we? Without these, the whole kitchen would have been flooded.
Yeah.
Because you have to use that emergency plug at the bottom.
Thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
and you can't
and it's
tilt
a
it enough
shocker,
to.
isn't
it? It's a
is,
nightmare
yeah,
what
it's
comes
an
out of it.
For
absolute
miles.
nightmare. Yeah.
But these soak it all up.
We'd
That's
rather
why
you had
it's so
one
busy.
under the sink that you're never going to use for that potential disaster than
Yeah.
you know the disaster strikes and you don't have them.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the first time you'll remember the demonstration, and they are, you'll use them every day, all over the house. Condensation on the windows
Yes.
or inside the car.
The little blue one's good to have inside the car for your windscreen to demist it, yeah?
Good size, the blue one.
Yeah.
You can use that as a kitchen dishcloth as well.
Yes.
Use them for camping, for swimming towels.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and for bath mats too. In the bathroom, they're fantastic. Under the bath mat, or maybe the kids are in the bath and they have the hippopotamus's party, or
Goes
play Titanic,
everywhere.
and it's just
Yeah.
it's like an absolute disaster in there. These are
Well, we use them in the shower
business.
because the shower leaks, doesn't the one we've got over
Yes,
the bath?
yeah.
It just seems to go everywhere. So brilliant for cleaning.
As a floor
that up.
cloth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really, really
Because
good.
we all use a mop, but you think if it's a limited spill, you don't want to have to go to the cupboard,
No,
drag
that's
it out,
it. No,
fill it up.
no,
Some more
we've just got
liquid.
some in the bathroom, and it's just
Yeah,
easy.
just
Grab
boom,
it,
throw
job
it
done.
down, and it takes care of business. They are fantastic, and they get better with time. We encourage people to just put them through the washing machine once or twice before you use them, and it breaks them in, gives them a nice
Right.
skin like this one, so it won't
Right.
leave streaks.
Brilliant.
They should last 3 to 5 years if you
Brilliant.
use it every day as a dishcloth. Up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car.
Wow.
So, it's a solid investment. For £18, you've pretty much got cleaning cloths taken care of for the next 5 years or so.
Brilliant.
And when we compare it with a sponge there, you can see it doesn't absorb, it drips everywhere. But with the chamois, it just, it drinks
Don't take
the
your eye
water.
off it now. Watch it drink the
Don't
water
blink
up.
or you'll miss it.
That is, you see it drink. It's amazing.
Up to 5 cups of water in there, and it just, locks it in. Awesome.
So no
Plumbers love
drips.
them. The hospitality trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quality whole commercial merchandise, cleaning merchandise at brilliant wholesale price this evening. Do treat yourself. Use the whole length if you want to on windscreens, shower screens, 70 centimetres long. So keep at least 1 or 2 of them perhaps full size,
Yeah.
but the rest you can cut to whatever size you want.
Great.
So if you want to make dishcloths and things, or have some in the car, have some in the caravan, but definitely keep a couple of the full size.
Yeah, for sure. Put a little piece in the fridge. They keep your vegetables
Oh,
crisp in
that's
the
a
veggie
nice
drawer.
idea.
that's a good
Yes.
vegetables.
That's a really good idea. Yeah,
And
because
your flower pots too, if you're a gardener. Put them under the tray of your plants when you go on holiday. They rehydrate and you can use them for germinating seeds as well.
Brilliant.
So there is a multitude of uses for them.
super, super versatile, and the deal is the best deal. Best deal we've seen, best deal we've had, Sean and Hayley, Sean and
Yeah, that's you.
myself.
That's you.
And we've sold this product for years. I don't know what's going on with my head tonight, but this is the lowest ever price we've had. It's also a buy one, get one free, but we've already reduced the price from buying one set. So normally you'd get 2 large and one of the small, and the small is great for glasses and things. Have one in your handbag to clean your glasses, absolutely brilliant. Computer screens, television screens and things like that. But you are getting twice that tonight.
You are. You're getting 4 of the large, as you can see there, 2 of the small in the blue, and you're not even paying half price. You're paying even less than half price. It's just £18 for the complete bundle. Like we say, it's the best bundle we've seen at the best price. So 469-893.
Yeah.
469-893. If you've not shopped with us before, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You can order on the phone though, 0333 241. If you've just joined us, Dave, let's run it through again.
Yes, and if you've just joined us, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
They call it the Miracle Chamois, made in Germany. So, you know, you think straight away they've got to be good, right?
Yeah,
you know what
quality.
they say about those Germans.
Quality gear.
They make good stuff.
Quality.
They do.
And the chamois is no exception. So they've been around a long time, designed for washing cars. Unlike the old leather chamois, this one always dries soft. So you can throw it in the washing machine. It's not going to smell bad. And you can cut them up into different pieces, of course, but use it all over the car. I mean, you could do the roof, the bonnet, and the boot without even wringing it out. Just loves liquid. See, one thing I haven't done to it yet is wring it out. So maybe around the home, if the kids open the fridge, drop the apple juice on the floor, it picks it up. And I still haven't wrung it out. Yeah, maybe the water at the bottom of the fridge, maybe in the bathroom, wherever there's liquid that you don't want, take your chamois and lay it down in the mess like a thirsty camel. It picks it up. Check that out.
Look at all that.
Yeah, you know, washing machines that leak.
Yep. Nightmare.
Leaky pipe under the sink. You ever leave your car window down on a rainy day, you get a puddle?
Don't.
So
Not
instead
good.
of picking it up with your, pick it up with a chamois. Sponges work too, kind of, but they drip and dribble all over the place.
You can't move a sponge without it dripping like that.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
The job gets bigger all over the floor.
Yeah.
And these, well, they're meant to be reusable. I think you get about 6 of them for a £5. Put it through the washing machine once, like I did with this one, and look, you've got holes all over the place. You can put your finger straight through it, and they call them handy wipes, some people. What's handy about that? All it does is spread the mess around. They're useless, and there's plenty just like them. Take your chamois, it's the best in the business. Lay it in the mess, and right before your eyes, look.
Whoa.
I mean,
So useful.
it drinks it up.
It does, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
that's a lot of liquid in there, Dave.
Defrosting the fridge or freezer, maybe fish tanks, hot tubs, that last bit in the bottom when you got to empty them out.
Right.
Defrosting the freezer, you know what? I don't know how I'd survive doing that without one of those.
No.
And they don't drip. You get a few drips. I saw a few on the way in here.
Looking
And they're
at
on
us.
air with you. I got to warn you,
Use
we
it
had
again.
stock for 24 hours. That was the idea.
We thought.
But 20% of that stock already in baskets. You desperately need to check those baskets out. Lots of you ordering, and my goodness, the best deal we've seen at £18
Yeah.
and getting twice as much as you should be
Yeah,
getting.
4 large, 2 small for £18 with us here at Shop on TV. The website's the easiest way for you to shop, shopontv.co.uk.
And don't forget, if you do spend over £30, you will be able to use PayPal Pay in 3.
Yeah.
So do have a little look at other items or multi-order, perhaps buy for parents,
Yeah.
in-laws, because you know every house should have these.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Every house should
definitely.
have at least 4 of them, shouldn't they,
Yeah,
really?
de- At
least.
I must warn you, don't loan one to a friend or a neighbour because you won't get it back.
You'll never see it again.
Never see it
Yeah,
again.
they get better with time, and you get, where, if I can find it,
What have you got under there?
1-year guarantee.
Ah, yes.
This is also, it has instructions, a little bit crinkled, this one came in the back of the van. But
We're all feeling a bit crinkled tonight.
I know.
But yeah, it's a
You
year
don't look
guarantee as
crinkled,
well.
really. You look
Bless
fantastic.
you. But what you
But
must
yeah,
do
1-year
is check
guarantee
out.
and all the instructions, so don't
Fab.
worry if you forget anything, it's all there.
Brilliant.
And what about spillages on carpets? Brilliant for that, eh?
Carpets. I use a nice fawn-coloured carpet here so you can see the colour contrast, and we use Diet Coke. So, look at that. This could be anything. Could be the nervous puppy.
Could
Spot with the
be,
wet
yeah, a
tail.
little accident, yeah.
Big dog, Rover, the golden reliever. Maybe you've got one of those great drains.
Great train, that's a new
Or a
one.
chihuahua.
Oh, these are good. We like these.
The Irish wetter.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, stop.
My
Stop.
word.
You don't want one of those cockapoos, no. And then the party animal. We make this as nasty as we can. Anyway, the problem is it doesn't stay on the top for very long. The hardwood floors are going to rot.
Oh gosh, so what you can't see is that all underneath.
Rust, and you've got to get to it quickly, right? Most of us just run for kitchen towels, anything you can find, right? A tea towel, the loo roll, whatever there is. But the problem is, usually you're just pushing it down and making it worse. Paper towels, they cost money. We throw them away. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid, and just lay it on the mess there. Remember to use them damp. A little bit pressure there, and boom.
Now, that's the tiniest amount of pressure, though.
Pretty quick too, right?
Yeah, really quick.
Fastest I've seen you
reaction,
move.
that's what causes it. Cheeky, I heard you. Fastest she's ever seen me move.
Thought I'd got away with it then.
I am feeling the heat a little bit, actually. Demonstrations, getting a bit thirsty.
Pressure's on.
And if you're thirsty, and that's the last drink, straight back in the glass.
Oh.
No problem.
No.
We do it twice, and then you'll see underneath, absolutely bone dry already.
And you put so much down on that.
Isn't it great?
Oh, wow.
If you've got any old stains at home too, by the way, old red wine stains or something, a little bit of soda water over the top and then dilute it and take it out with the chamois. I can't guarantee it, but we've had great results with old liquid stains on the carpet coming out with these as well. So
I don't think you'll find anything anywhere near as absorbent as these. I've never seen anything.
I don't think you will, no.
I mean, absolutely fantastic. Allowing you to use it, obviously, for your car, using it on the bonnet, using it on the roof, before you even need to actually, rinse it out. But then on all your furniture outdoors as well, on those wet days, and then all of a sudden the sun shines, you can dry all of that down. Any accidents with the pets, but I think that's great as well to go into the pets' bowls, because when they drink, it does seem to go everywhere.
They throw it everywhere.
And then you can wash it, so if it does get a bit smelly, if it does get a bit nasty, honestly, you can just wash them, hang them out to dry, and they are super soft. So when you think about a chamois, you always think about a chamois that goes hard and nasty and smelly. This is like the complete opposite. Super soft, and it seems the more you wash them, the better they seem to be, and they will last you for years.
And the bundle you've got is the best deal we've seen. It's a 24-hour time-limited offer, all while stocks last. Yeah, the way it's going at the minute. 469893, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 of the large and 2 of the smaller cloths, all included. It should be £40 on the usual prices. It's down to less than half price. £18 gets you the whole bundle. 469893 is the item number.
Use them as you like. You can cut them up. You can use them as dishcloths. Honestly, phenomenal. But stock-wise, I know we're saying this is a 24-hour offer. We had a vast amount of stock. But over a quarter of that stock is sold out and gone. Now, what you must remember is it's not yours till you check your basket out.
Yeah.
And was it last time we had a deal like this? We had 250 people that missed out because there was 250 people more trying to order than stock was available. So when checkout, everyone checked out, loads of people had sold out, sold out. So do check your basket. It's not £20, it's 18. It's the best price we've had these. You can't go wrong here. You can't make the wrong decision unless you don't check your basket out and get these home.
And the easiest way to find it is the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, or you can order on the phone, 03333 241 241. On the website, you'll see all the products that we've got on the show. Make sure you get the £18 bundle, because if you buy the £20 bundle, you're getting half as much for more money. It doesn't make sense. Go for that first item.
So it's a better than a buy one, get one free.
It really
so it should be BBOGOF.
Yes,
better, or be better than BTB.
Oh, don't try and work that out. We'll be here all night. The broom's really busy as well. That broom bundle, we'll show you some demonstrations of that later.
And then you've spent over £30 if you're getting the broom as well. Then you can use PayPal Pay in 3 as well and split that cost with PayPal on our website. Lots of you on the phones though, but please do check your baskets through. Hugely busy.
Now, if you do want to email in, we'd love to hear from you. Studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. We've got a friend of the show now. Justin's emailed in again.
Lovely.
He emailed in a couple of nights ago. He works in a restaurant and he bought the Miracle Chamois, said they're vital for the restaurant for any spillages, is it? It is. It's spillages of pints,
And
I
it's-
think. Get the magic cloth out, they shout.
It's customers knocking drinks over.
Yeah.
You don't knock
Brilliant
a drink
for that.
over, do you? My
Brilliant
word.
for
But
that.
my word.
Brilliant
but if
for
you
the
do.
restaurant, to be fair, 'cause you got to buy another drink.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. So honestly, they are so absorbent. They will soak up that spillage when the washing machine leaks, when you're defrosting the freezer. Perhaps it is your little dog having an accident and you think, what do I do? You don't want to spread it all over the floor. Kitchen roll is pointless, isn't it? Whereas you just pop this on it and you virtually watch it soak up. It is super, super absorbent, but you do need to check your baskets out. We've got twice as many people now ordering than stock already sold. So please, please check those baskets
Over a
through.
quarter of the entire stock in baskets, so please do check out. Don't miss out on these 24-hour deals. Also busy on the sweepies and that fantastic broom. Remember, it's a multi-purpose broom. It's indoors and outdoors. It's very different to regular brooms because it's a silicone blade that you got on there. It gathers everything. It doesn't miss any bits. It's great as a squeegee in the shower or in the bathroom, but it's also great at collecting hair, dry hair or wet hair, on wet tiles or on carpets. It'll gather hair brilliantly. You're going to get two brooms, and you're going to get the blade that you see there, and you'll get a plain blade, and they're both washable.
And
you
one, the plane comes off so you can use it as a handheld, so it's
handheld,
great
yeah.
for getting hair off cushions and sofas and things like that. So you go right under the sofa there too, and what you'll find is there's no bristles, so it never misshapes, so you can really use this in so many different ways. Hairdressers love this. It's great for work-wise, putting this in the back of the van so you can tidy up yourself. But you can see there, brilliant wear, and I think it's great for things like if a child's sick or something, you can sort of sweep it up and then wash it, or use it outdoors and then use it in. Honestly, absolutely phenomenal value for money. £20 is getting you both of those brushes, and you will use those time and time and time again. That's something you'll get out every single day, like your Miracle Chamois, but you do need to check your baskets out. And busy shows.
And choose a colour option there. You've got 3 different colour options to choose from. You've got a grey, a red or a blue option. That's the Sweep Ease. It's a great bundle. But we've got to get back to the chamois and start again for you. And the star of the show is our Dave with his show.
I think the star of the show is the big orange magic.
Okay.
Thanks for writing in, Justin, and do spread the good word to other publicans and restaurant owners across the land. You'll see them in many pubs and restaurants.
Yeah.
And plumbers use them, car washers.
I was going to say car washers, definitely you
They
see
used
these.
to have them in the Olympics, you know, when the swimmers got out of the pool, they used to reach for something very similar to this.
Because they were so absorbent.
Yeah, and they're good for camping towels, stuff like that. But designed for washing cars originally. Made in Germany. You use it on your car, it's absolutely brilliant. And maybe you're not washing the car. Maybe, does this ever happen? You get the car washed, and then as you're driving home, it rains.
Oh,
and you get those little water spots all over it. And by the time you get back, it looks like you never washed the gosh darn thing in the first place. So then for spot cleaning, you just go over it with your chamois. If you're a car perfectionist or enthusiast, or someone in the family is, they make a great gift. Christmas coming, isn't it?
Yes,
Good stocking
very
stuffer.
very
Stuff your
soon,
stocking in one go. Now, there's one thing I haven't done, if you didn't notice. I still haven't wrung it out. Probably 5 or 6 passes there. Now it's leaving a trail, and that's because it's full. So let's see how much you get. I believe it's pretty much the most absorbent material known to man.
That's amazing, isn't it?
You're defrosting your fridge or freezer, it's your friend. If you drop something on the floor, it picks it up. Use it in the bathroom, under the bath mat if you don't like the look of it. You know, it helps out all over the place. The kids make a mess. Let's just leave it at that. They really do.
Didn't your son pull the radiator off the wall?
Yes, back in COVID times when we were in lockdown, my son was at home doing a home workout because the gym was closed. Pulled the radiator clean off the wall while I wasn't there, out walking the dog. Flooded the whole house.
Oh, no.
And I don't know where we would have been without that.
No.
There was a lot of yelling and screaming went on, but we cleaned up the mess. So, you know, if that happens to you, you'll bless the day you got one, pretty much. But you're going to get 4 for an amazing price. Sponges drip and dribble, make a mess all over the floor. Chamois don't. Watch this. It loves liquid. Fold it in a pad. You can cut them if you want, but for a spill like this is 5 cups of liquid. Keep it at its original size.
Wow.
Look, it just drinks it up. Locks it inside. No drips. Made in Germany. Got to be good. Give it a twist, it's ready to use again. It'll go in the washing machine. You can bleach it, use it over and over. They last up to 5 years if you use it every day as a dishcloth, and it's the best dishcloth you'll ever use. cut them down into quarters maybe to use around the home as dishcloths because they're almost too big. But last up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car. Look how big they are. 70 by 50 centimetres. I'm not a small guy.
You're not?
No.
And it covers half of me. So, you know, you can cut them to any size you want. Should last you an awful long time.
And that's just one of them. You
Yeah.
get 4 of those large
four
ones.
of them.
I'd keep 2 of them large and then I'd cut the other 2 up.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
You know, this is the size of them when they're dry, flat pack. They always dry soft. They never dry
They
hard.
do. Super soft. Yeah,
And
they're
our regular
great.
deal is £20. It's on the website right now, but please don't use the item number that represents this deal. 2 of the big orange and 1 blue one. These are for windows, $4.99 value. That's our regular deal, £20. Tonight, you get twice as many. So we double up, 4 big orange, 2 blue ones, and 10% off on the
Yeah.
price.
Yeah, an extra discount.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely
So
brilliant.
£18 gets you all of this. 1 for the house, 1 for the car, 1 for the dog, or for that emergency, heaven forbid, that it may strike. And then the 4th one for jumpers, woolly jumpers.
Jumpers, he says?
Jumpers, it's the season for that now. So leave one in the laundry room, the utility room, for your big woolly jumpers. When you wash them, roll them up in a chamois. Dries them
Oh
off.
gosh.
Saves on dry cleaning.
Yeah, and sometimes you wreck a jumper as well. Sometimes
Yeah.
when you try and tumble dry it and things.
And if it's raining
yeah.
outside, what do? You got
Yeah.
bath towels, you hang them up with on coat hangers, you got shoulder pins coming
Yeah.
out the sides.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
And I know there's been a bit of rain recently.
Just a bit.
So the kids are back to school, you could cut a little piece and put it in their shoes. So when you send them off to school, they haven't got wet feet all day at school.
That's
So that's a
good.
nice little trick, because, you know, wet feet all day, that's how they get sick, isn't it?
Not
That-
good.
So
Not
so
good.
versatile,
Always
honestly.
thinking of others.
You're
He is.
so kind,
So giving,
kind.
Dave.
I know.
Absolutely.
Can't help
Very
myself.
giving with the deal, but the deal is only for 24 hours. Can't afford to have this deal for longer than that, but I don't think we'll have this deal for 24 hours. Vast amount of the stock already sold out and gone. We're approaching 30% of the stock and we're not even an hour into our show. So I don't think this is going to be 24-hour deals tonight. I think this is going to go possibly even during our show. Remember, normally you get 2 of the large and 1 of the small for £20. You'll find it on our website, but please don't order that one. Order the buy one, get one free, and you've got 20% off that as well. It's £18. All these ideas, it's so versatile.
Better than half price, isn't it? If you've got pets, it's invaluable. Pet accidents, you can see they soak up the accidents and then they'll go straight in the washing machine. You can wash these and they come out as good as new and still super absorbent. Just pop them on the line. They won't dry hard like traditional chamois.
Regular chamois do dry hard, nasty, smelly. These seem to get softer and softer. Honestly, so versatile, but so long lasting as well. Remember, what you can do is leave a couple large and then cut the others up, use them as dishcloths, have some in the car. The little blue ones I use for my sunglasses and my seeing glasses,
yeah.
which they're brilliant for.
Blue ones are great.
Yeah.
They're a nice size. You can wring them out with one hand. Designed for windows specifically. It's
Yeah.
the same material, but a tighter weave. So they're meant to be better on glass, but I can assure you these are great on windows and mirrors as well. I've used the big orange ones on windscreens and windows. But a word to the wise, if you're going to use them on your windscreen or even on your car, a true surface like that, please put them through the washing machine once at least before you use them.
Right.
That comes in the instruction sheet anyway,
tip.
but it beats them up, gives them a nice skin like this one so they don't leave streaks.
Right.
Sometimes they
Right.
come out of the factory with a little bit of factory fluff on them and yeah, just break them in.
A bit like your regular towels,
Like with
better to wash them
towels, yeah.
first, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you've broken them in, yeah, they are phenomenal. Not just
Phenomenal.
phenomenal.
And when we say absorbent,
Yeah,
I've never found any material as absorbent as these are.
yeah. Super absorbent doesn't even do them justice.
No.
Let's call it super absorbent.
Okay, let's go with that.
Super duper double whammy, super absorbent, super chamois.
We'll get that in the details for next time.
Made in Germany. So they absorb up to 15 times their own weight. If you're doing your car, you could do the roof, the boot and the bonnet without having to wring it out.
Gosh.
Got to be useful around the home, you know, for big spills. Maybe you're just wiping down garden equipment. Invite everyone over for a barbecue on the weekend, and it pours with rain just as they arrive. Wipe down everything outside with it. The kids' swings, the kids' bike seats, stuff like that. It just loves liquid, and use it as a floor cloth. You know, instead of using the mop all the time, they're brilliant just on the floor. Just dump it down on the mess.
We always have one in the
Chuck
shower.
it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
One near the shower.
Yeah.
If it's a puppy dog piddle, if you're breaking in a puppy, you need patience for that. And if you're going to use paper towels for the job, you'll run through hundreds of them. They'll be strapped to your hip and just rolling them off all day. And they're expensive. So your chamois, well, it absorbs more than any material. Like we say, it goes in the washing machine whenever it's dirty. They just keep coming back for more. They last for years. And they absorb more than any sponge, anything else you'll ever find. Look,
It drips, yeah.
Very
some of it on the floor,
You're trying
some
to
of it
catch
in
it
your
with your hand,
trousers.
aren't you? Yeah, that's
You
it.
end up embarrassed and angry and with a sticky mess all over the floor. Take your chamois and job done in no time.
Don't miss that.
Like
Watch
a
it drink
liquid
it.
vacuum cleaner.
That's
pretty
amazing.
much what it is.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and because it's a cloth, you know, it's versatile. It does what a mop does, but it does what a cloth
But
does.
that
as
doesn't
well.
drip.
No drips. No drips. here.
Amazing. No drips.
Squeeze
here.
it.
And so much liquid
Ready
it
to
holds.
go again.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I've sold a lot of stuff down the years, as you guys know. But this is the one I keep coming back to because, you know, all the people just keep coming back for it too.
Well, it is that kind of thing when you see
Customers
you need to
love
have
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tell friends about it. It's one of those products that everybody absolutely loves. Every home should have one because
Yeah,
there's always an accident. There's always a reason that you need a miracle chamois.
I don't do many exhibitions these days, but I noticed at the Ideal Home this last year, loads of the next generation, kids coming up or teenagers saying,
Yeah.
I grew up with these. My mum's been
Great.
coming here for 25
Brilliant.
years buying these,
Brilliant.
and now I swear by them too. And it's music to our ears.
And you know, when we used to do shows alongside Dave, exhibitions and shows, and if ever we were at a show, everyone's going home with a miracle chamois under their arm,
which
aren't
is
they?
fabulous.
But
Not everyone,
no,
unfortunately.
Nearly
But
everyone.
We had to
Virtually.
keep coming back. time and time
It
again.
looked like everyone. There was a lot of people walking out with
The
them.
intelligent ones.
Yes, the smart people.
But not the deal we've got today. You've got an amazing deal. You have got a buy one, get one free, but you've also got 20% off the regular price, normally £20 for 2 of the large and 1 of the small. It's £18 and you're getting 4 of the large and 4 of the small. Value for money is phenomenal.
For this size, look
Big.
how
Because
big
they last
are.
for years as
Cut
well.
them down smaller.
Yeah.
You know, you got at least 4 good-sized dishcloths there.
And if
Leave
you
them under
think
the
if you
sink.
just bought kitchen roll, how much kitchen roll would you get for £18? And how quickly would you
Not
go
that
through that
much.
kitchen roll, you know, with accidents and things like that? Whereas this, you'll use time and time again. And they wash in the washing machine brilliantly, don't they?
They do, yeah. And kitchen towels, you know, well, we all use them, but they are the enemy. They are the enemy. You know, we're all going to.
I used to go through loads of it.
So bad for the environment. They cost a fortune.
price,
They've never been
yeah.
cheap, but they've doubled in price.
Yeah.
And you know, try
And they're rubbish when they get
just
wet.
break.
and use them on a
Break
big
They're
job like
pointless,
this.
really,
you
aren't
know,
they?
When the disaster strikes, that spill on the carpet, and some carpet's expensive, isn't it? You know, that thick plush or Berber carpet can be hundreds of pounds per square metre. And I always find that friends, when they make a mess, they're never leaning on the wall over in the corner where you can put a piece of furniture in the middle of the room where
Yeah.
everyone's going to see it for the next 10 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and this is when, you know, that sinking feeling hits you in the stomach. How am I going to get rid of this? And you have to do it quickly because it seeps right through to the underlay, the floorboards below. This is what you don't see at home, but we can imagine. So you want to get to that quickly
Yeah,
because
because
that's
that's
where the
your
real cost can be.
floorboards and things, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
getting soaked now,
And
yeah.
Try that with a kitchen towel. You use roll after roll of it. It gets wet, it falls apart, it goes in the rubbish, and then that's right, go and get some more.
Yeah.
Cash in the trash. Use it once. Up to £300 a year, it's cash in the trash. Take your chamois, use it over and over, and just lay it on the mess. It does what no kitchen towel or anything else can do. Little bit of pressure, not much, and that's capillary action. So it's drawing the liquid from below and pulling it up. You could use tea towels, bath towels, they just can't do that.
No, they don't soak it
Squash
up.
it down. See the colour change?
And you barely putting any pressure on there,
No.
but it's sucking the liquid out.
And if you have had a big accident at home, perhaps it's the washing machine that's leaked. If you use tea towels and things, you use hundreds of them, don't you? You're getting more out the cupboard because
Yeah.
there's
You'll
still
never get
water.
that with your kitchen towels, will you?
Whoa.
You just
Look
can't
at
do it.
that.
It's a good size.
Wow,
drink,
and
that.
you hardly put any pressure on that.
No, you don't need a lot of pressure. The cloth does the work.
Great.
Capillary action pulls it up from below, and Check it out.
Look at that.
Super dry.
And that was soaked. Oh my word.
And that's for real. There's no tricks.
No tricks.
No, we're right here watching you.
We're watching,
right here watching you. 24-hour offer it's meant to be, but I've just heard 40% of the stock already gone.
In baskets and checking through. So if you want to get the deal, if you've just seen the demonstrations there, 469893 is the item number you need to pop into your basket. A brilliant deal. Buy one, get one free. Better than that, because you're getting an extra 10% off. It's great for so many jobs. Garden furniture, this is brilliant.
This is great.
Especially in our country.
It completely dries it. It's super absorbent. Accidents with the puppies and the dogs, you can soak that up and you can put that then in the washing machine. But I think it'd be great under the pets and bowls as well, because they always throw water everywhere when they're drinking their drink. So fabulous when they come out of the washing machine. They dry really quickly, but they're super soft. Whereas when you talk about chamois, normally they'll go really, really sort of tough and hard. Super soft, great for cleaning and washing the car, but great as well. Did you see that they were drying the dog down with it?
Yeah, brilliant.
So you know how they shake themselves and then it goes everywhere all over the house. With this again, soaking up all that moisture on their body when they've had a wash, which would be brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, that VT, that's in South Africa. They probably don't need to dry the dogs too much.
No.
Only if they've jumped in the pool.
Shakes and it's all over.
Yeah.
But they do still make little messes on the floor.
Yeah.
And they sell a lot of chamois in South Africa, I know that. No carpet in South Africa either.
Oh, really?
Still, as a floor cloth, it's fantastic. You know, even on the hardwood floors, tiles, in the car as well. If it's going to go, you've got carpet there. Everyone's pretty much.
Do you know where we have to use it all the time, Dave? Because of how Hayley washes up in the kitchen.
I'm so messy.
She's the messiest washer-upper I have ever seen.
I am.
It's like there's a flood every time she
I'm
washes
covered.
Aren't you the modern man that does it?
No, it's either Hayley or the dishwasher.
So you're the dishwasher.
We've got very fast taps. That's the problem.
That is the tap.
So you turn the tap on and it splashes everywhere. You put something
I've
under it
experienced that.
and it's all over me. It's all over
this
the
is
floor.
brilliant,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is. Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Leave a little piece behind the taps in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a good
yeah,
idea.
that's always
soggy there,
Yeah.
isn't it?
That's a great
Or
idea.
Depending on what your worktop is, you know, if it's something that's porous and shouldn't have that much liquid on it, that's a good place to have a little piece.
Oh, that's
Under
Stop
the
some rocks.
drainer as well, because
Yeah,
even
under the
though they've
drainer,
always got a
that's
little
good.
tray, it always goes
Still leaks
nasty
everywhere,
underside and under it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and if you've got like a very expensive granite or marble worktop, it's such a true and difficult surface to keep clean and to have spot-free.
Yeah.
That a lot of ladies come up at the exhibitions and say, I love this on my granite worktop, my marble work. That's
Very good. Yeah,
posh British
that's
lady.
very
It's
good.
very
What did I do?
Yeah, yeah.
Stop.
Very
I was
good.
there.
Stop in my ear.
Yeah,
But,
I was looking up to see a woman, but no, yeah, it's
those
amazing.
expensive granite worktops that are
Well, they
hard
can
to
really
clean.
smear, can't they?
Yeah, they
That
can.
sometimes, you know, that you can't get the look of when they were new because everything sort of leaves a
You think
mark.
about it, if you can use it on your windows, and if NASCAR drivers are happy to use them on their cars, you know, we can be pretty sure that there's a spot-free and streak-free finish coming your way. NASCAR drivers, yep, those are the people that spend more money on paint than we do on our vehicles, so they take it pretty seriously. So you know, don't feel bad about or worried about using it on your car. If you're a car enthusiast and you're worried about getting little scratches, it's the dirt that scratches. You probably know that. So it doesn't matter what the cloth is. If you've got little dirt particles and you don't clean it, there's that outside chance you'll get fine hairline scratches. Throw it in the washing machine whenever it's dirty. And if you're not sure and you're using it on your Rolls Royce or your Ferrari, just go and get a clean one. But it won't scratch and it won't leave streaks. You'll love it on your vehicle.
Absolutely fabulous, isn't it?
Finish every time.
And that absorbency is absolutely
Absorbency
bonkers.
is amazing.
Yeah.
So still in the car, you know, if you take the kids through the drive-through and by the time they get to the exit, there's the Diet Coke or whatever it is all over the back seat.
Great.
Yeah.
Temperatures are rising. I'd say leave one in the car, especially if you've got kids. And if you've got dogs, you know, dry them off. You take them to the beach or somewhere to the countryside for a walk and they come back all muddy. You want to dry them off and get all the, you know, the muck off them before you put them back in the car. Lay one underneath the dog. Lay one underneath the child.
Yeah.
You know, or the party animal that's passed out in the back. There are hundreds of uses for them, but leave one in the car for sure.
Always.
Even if it's just for when you spill your coffee on the way to work, which used to happen to me all the time. Sponges drip and dribble everywhere. The chamois locks the liquid inside. They absorb, well, more liquid than a thirsty camel.
Now watch
I was going
this.
to say something else then. I'm glad I just...
Because it does
back.
drink it.
Yeah, it loves it. Up to 15 times its weight. See how quickly it goes down? All gone, no drips.
Gosh.
That's the amazing thing as well. There is no drips coming from it, and
it holds it.
That's so full of water.
You can imagine if you're a plumber and you have a burst pipe or something like that, they're an absolute godsend. I have some plumbers come up and buy a whole bag full of them.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a restaurant actually message in tonight saying they use them in the restaurants for spillages and spilt drinks and things. But yeah, plumbers, a definite must-have.
Yeah, and the great news is, at this price, if I'm not mistaken, there's no limit, right?
No.
Buy as many sets
as many as you like. You can multi-order.
Absolutely.
And if you do multi-order, you'll only pay one postage.
Yeah,
so just
and
that
you'll
one
get
postage.
PayPal Pay in 3
You will,
on
yeah.
our website because you'll spend over £30.
Jump in while the water's warm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
You may never see it at this price again. In fact, if I've got anything.
It's the best. I was really surprised. I was like, Dave, come in when it's this price.
Yeah.
We've never had this price.
Thrifty Dave.
Absolutely. Normally £20 for 2 of the large and 1 of the small. Small is really good for glasses and for windscreens and things like that, or just for glass. And really, it's got sort of a finer, tighter sort of weave to it. So it's great on glass and leaving everything smear-free. But you are getting a buy one, get one free. But actually, that should be, well, £40 is the price. So it should be 20. You're getting
another
10%
10%
off that
off,
as well.
yeah. Now, size-wise,
They're
Dave,
massive. Look
they're
how big
huge.
they are.
They are
Huge.
big.
Go on, hold one up, Sean.
Hold one up
So-
next to
Pretty
me.
much bigger than Sean.
Yeah.
So you could
70 by 50
Yeah.
centimetres. So they are massive. That's one of the
Big.
great features, really. You know, you can cut them to so many, little pieces.
And they're
put them in
strong
the
as
fridge.
well.
They are tough, yeah. I mean, the dog could chew right through them if they put their mind to it, but tough.
Tough.
I
Use it to
think,
pick up paint and all kinds of stuff on the dry.
the great thing with them is that you imagine something like this, you'll perhaps use a few times and then you'll wash it a couple of times and then you'll need to replace. We've had ours years and they wash so well, don't they?
They do.
They seem to improve as you wash them.
Yeah, and
So
this is their natural colour. They won't bleed in the wash.
brilliant. And they're so super absorbent. So if you're going outside, it's been raining, you want to sit on the seat, it's soaking wet, it'll dry it in an instant. Accidents as well with puppies, or it could be your potty training, then it can be thrown in the washing machine, so you can pick up those nasties with it as well. I think it'll be great under the pets' bowls because they always throw the water everywhere when they're drinking. If you have any spillages, drying the pets' paws before they get into the car, obviously for cleaning your car and drying your car down before you wax and things. It's phenomenal.
And they always dry soft when you've washed them, and the more you wash them, the better they are. Great for garden furniture, as we saw there, but with pets, dogs, cats, any accidents, any spillages, they'll soak those up, and like we just said, you can chuck them straight in the washing machine time and time again. 469893 is the item number you need. You are getting better than a bog off, better than a buy one, get one free, because we've knocked an extra couple of pounds off, so you get 4 large, 2 small, but £18.
And you'll want some in the bathroom, you'll want some in the kitchen, you'll want some in the car as well. And great for accidents in the car if the kids have spilt a drink all over everywhere. You can instantly soak it up.
Yeah.
That's the great thing, it's instant,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
first time something like this happens, you'll bless the day you had them. It may never, of course, but if it does, we'd rather you had one of these under the sink than not. And, accidents do happen. Watching the football and your striker misses a goal, or
What did I do? What did I drop out of the fridge the other day? And it would have soaked that, soaks that brilliantly. But if you do that and you haven't got it, it's then kitchen roll, it's then, things that just don't soak
And if
up.
money down the drain.
Yeah, it was milk, a carton
Yeah,
of milk.
it was.
And it
Milk,
went everywhere.
Yeah, milk's terrible,
Which is
isn't it?
nasty.
Smells bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for absorbency again, it just sucks it all up.
Our
doesn't it?
producer Gemma, I just heard, dropped a whole bottle on the carpet, smashed glass, everything. Heartbreak, right? A whole bottle of wine.
Gutted.
Didn't even have one of these. 3 bath
No,
towels to pick
bless
it up.
her.
You
You better be ordering
could have
right now.
recycled
And she's
it.
got a dog, so these would be
recycle
so
the
handy.
drinks, if you
Oh, you
Not if you have a
can't.
nervous puppy dog. We don't recommend it then.
No.
But, if you have those drunken friends come over and it's late at night, don't get mad, get even. Look, the mess under the carpet, that's terrible.
Gosh.
Forget the kitchen towels, which cost hundreds of pounds every year and don't do the job we ask of
So
them.
expensive
Take
now.
your chamois instead, remove the excess liquid, a little bit of pressure, and while everyone else is cursing Gemma in the next room for knocking the drink over, or Uncle John with the 12-year-old scotch, no need. Don't get mad, get even. You go to the next room and, pop the glass back in the sink so you don't spill any. She never know the difference. What
Oh,
I can recommend is if you get a few bits of carpet in there, just put it through the coffee filter before you add.
Never come into your house for a party.
Nobody will ever know.
Oh.
We don't recommend that at home, but you know.
This is why we don't go to Dave's parties.
Never.
It's a cost of living crisis. You know,
There
recycle
is.
your drinks if you have to.
Yeah.
Especially expensive 12-year-old scotch. Whew. And anyway, that drink, this is how big it was. We got all of that out of there, and let's have a look underneath.
That's amazing.
Sent from heaven above.
Because that was soaking.
They really are. I can't confirm this, but I think Moses used one to part the Red Sea.
No, we cannot.
I could deny it. Being as I am a man of the cloth, but I wasn't around back then, so I can't be sure.
A different type of cloth. And so versatile, you'll use it for so many jobs around the home. If you want to defrost the freezer, if you have a washing machine that's actually full of water, we had this, it got stuck.
Well,
with
we
a
had to
full
use
machine,
that special hole at the bottom to empty it. 'Cause
special
we
hole?
We couldn't get the washing out, could we? Because it was all sodden. So you had to empty it out with the little circular bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it goes everywhere.
like the emergency plug.
But with this soaked it all up
Yeah.
brilliantly. And then you can wash them. So if it is something nasty that you're picking up, like, you know, a puppy's had an accident, the dog's had a wee on the carpet or on a hard floor, it's absolutely phenomenal. Great for drying the pet's paws as well, great for drying the dogs, but then great all over the house. You'll have them in the bathroom, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal. If you have a shower and the water goes everywhere, don't put your towel down and wreck your towel. Just have one of these and it'll soak it up in an instant.
Or have it underneath your bathroom mat because it's so absorbent. If your bathroom mat's not absorbent, this will take it and then you can just wring it out. Now, the bundle we've got, best bundle we've seen, best price we've seen that you see here. Normally you buy 2 of the large and 1 of the small and it's £20. We've doubled that offer and we've knocked some more money off.
Yeah, so it's a better than buy one, get one free. £18 is buying you 4 of the large, 2 of the small. Have one of those in your handbag, or even cut that down into smaller sizes to have in your handbag for your glasses. But great on windscreens, great on mirrors. Absolutely phenomenal because it leaves things smear free. But if you want this deal, it is a 24-hour deal. We did have a lot of stock, so we did expect it to last 24 hours. But I'm just going to check. What did I hear you say stock-wise? We are approaching half the stock. So
are we an hour in? Yeah, just over an hour in.
So I will be surprised if it'll last the show. So it's not going to be then a 24-hour deal. It might be a 3-hour deal if we're lucky. But you will not regret this. It's £18 and these will last for years.
Yeah, it's a brilliant bundle at £18, 469,893. We're going to move away from it and give you a couple of minutes to check out your baskets and show you another brilliant product that we've got on the show. We were lucky enough to do a live show with the Sweet Peas brush a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah, it was the first live show, actually. I think it's been on twice now, and my goodness, the stock absolutely flew. I think we sold out in the night, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
We did.
We sold out. That was the night where we had more people ordering than stock was available. We were trying to get more stock. And this is why it is so effective on hard floors, carpets, whether it's wet or it's dry, on tiles on the wall as well. It's incredible.
Yeah, so versatile. It's a broom like no other. It's got a silicone head that you can see just there. There are 2 different types of head. You've got a solid head and you've got the head that you see there in the clip. You're going to get both brooms included at £20. We'll change the details on the screen for you. And we've got the chamois on there at the minute. If you're going for the chamois, get that quick. But the details for your broom, the Sweet Peas, coming on your screen right now.
It's really clever because it's a blade rather than bristles, so you never get sort of misshapen bristles. It will get right under the sofa. It picks everything up, even if it's broken glass. I broke a glass the other day and I felt sure I'd swept and I'd hoovered. I kept seeing bits of glass. I was like, there's another bit. You know, for days later, with this now, and we have got one, we bought one straight away, I know we'll get every last bit of glass, even the tiniest amounts, because of how it works. But I also like this because it's washable.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll use a broom outside and then I think, oh, I'm not bringing it back inside because it's dirty from outside. Or if you sweep something nasty, perhaps like sick up with this, you know you can wash this.
It's washable. washable.
And then
if you
use
did that
it
with a normal
again,
broom,
you'd have to throw it away, wouldn't you? Absolutely.
And you get the 2 full-size brooms. One of them has this head on, and one of them has the slatted head. But this head's actually removable, so you can then use it as a handheld broom. So that'll be brilliant on places like the stairs.
Yes,
we're going to show you some demonstrations that you'll absolutely love. But shop ahead, 174,500. You've got a grey option, a blue, or a red. Shall we have a look at it?
Yeah, let's take a look, but check your baskets out quick.
Just so you know, it doesn't matter which broom that you do pick up and use on the floor. They both will work in exactly the same way. As I say, this one's just better. It's a little bit more flexible, but God forbid if you wanted to, you picked up the wrong one, for argument's sake. So we pick up the rigid one.
Yeah.
It will still work just as well on your floors. So really, ladies and gentlemen at home, it makes no difference which one you use. They both work with short, sharp little strokes. It's basically those little strokes that create the static charge, and that's what lifts the hair straight out the fibres, whether you go with the pile or against the pile. And not only that, it will rejuvenate the pile of the carpet. It stops it looking dull. It lifts it back to the surface.
Bringing the,
and you can just see how all that hair has come straight out the carpet. Now with this one, the Sweepies Pro, this is the one that's got the button, so you can actually now use it on upholstery, beds, mattresses, sofas, armchairs. If you want to, I use it often in the boot of the car. You know, when I've took the dog out for a walk, it's a bit wet, it stops all my upholstery getting full of the dog hair, and I can just literally go across the boot of the car. You can see all the hair it gets up.
Fantastic.
And like I said, if you've got the wood floors, they're the ones that get the most dust and the most hair. And it's the bits that you don't see, as we said earlier, okay? It'll pick up every little bit of nook,
large and small,
or dust. And because we use a bristleless broom, nothing to misshape. Bristles always bend and buckle. We give you a 5-year blade warranty guarantee on the silicone blades, okay?
And these are the alternatives that we're looking at today.
You need a brush to clean a brush. With the Sweepies, we can just take it off to the sink, a quick rinse, antibacterial wipe, we're good to go.
I mean, look at that. That scene, I don't want to speak too ill of it because it can hear me, I don't want to upset it. But that has seen better days.
Well, after using like a normal traditional broom outside, you probably wouldn't want to take it back inside the house.
You wouldn't, would you? You just wouldn't trust that, do you?
No, so if you've been using it maybe in the garden, you know, for garden furniture maybe, which you can do with ours on a wet day.
No,
handle.
I'm loving the Sweepy. I mean, here we go. Here's another indoor broom as well. I mean, obviously without the pole, that's just the broom bit.
Yeah, well, the poles never last.
You see that's obviously broken off somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere along the line.
You know, those bristles are a bit hairy, a bit dirty, a bit misshapen, and not. And again, just not nice.
Just not nice to use, you know, not hygienic.
Not comfortable telly, really. Not comfortable telly at all. Let's go back to the Sweepies.
I mean, this is how easy it really is. It's one-handed operation. As I say, whether you've got dexterity problems, weak hands, as I say, it just collects everything in one sweep and one swipe. You never find that you're going constantly back and forth over the same area like you do with a traditional broom. You can just go, and put it all straight into a dustpan or brush.
You're right though, Luke, when you're there with the dustpan, how many of us are there, and I'm counting myself in here, are there with the dustpan, and you're sweeping thinking, I can't quite get that bit, that seed from a pepper, you know, it won't quite pick up, you can see it, and you're there with the broom trying to get it, but with this, you're not worried about getting in there, and you know, but at the same time, one hand, you know, or bend it in and under the by the kickboards, going in and under a dining room table or a high chair or something.
And the way
not a problem.
The way it's been designed too is the blades, they go into grout lines.
Right.
You know, those normal brooms, they glide straight over. Now,
so you could go in a straight line, just along the, just glide along the ground, see what it brings up.
Bring everything out. Now we've shown you with dry hair.
Yeah.
What about wet hair in the bathroom?
I guess
if you've got a walk-in shower or wet room, you can literally squeegee off all the wall tiles and leave no watermarks. But also, if there's anyone in the house, maybe with some long hair, any ladies in the house, it's always the hair that clog up.
Or rockers.
It's always the hair that clog up the drain. Now you can scoop all that hair up literally in one swipe and one go. And
Oh,
like I
it's
said,
gone.
even if you just want to use it as a large squidgy, you could do.
Now, nobody wash up in that water, please.
No, that's my dirty water, don't worry. So if you want to use it on the outside of a car, caravan, boat, after cleaning it, just to squeegee any excess water off, you can do.
So streak-free mirrors, windows, doors, shower screens.
Shower screens.
Shower cubicles as
Yep,
well.
so we can do it on the glass.
You know, get the hair, collect the hair before it goes anywhere near the plug hole.
Take your favourite glass cleaner, doesn't matter what it is, whatever you like the smell of. Take your Sweepies Pro on the glass. You don't even have to put pressure on that. You just simply glide it down, top to bottom, give it a second, and it dries completely and utterly streak and smear free. So whether you're skilled at using a blade or not, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The finish is always
I
the
don't
same.
find that is.
And then just literally soft cloth, give that blade a little wipe, and it's clean and ready for its next job.
It's such a good tool to have. You know, don't miss out while it's here with us, because I know this has been an extremely popular product for us on ShopOnTV.
That was right.
On previous live shows.
Live shows.
On the late night. If you're watching this right now with us on Channel 89, go for it as soon as you can. While we know, if you're watching this programme, we know we've got the stock for you and we can honour this price for you. Normally £30 for item number 174500, but today, right now, at the moment that you're watching, you'll get it for £20. And when I say it's actually a duo of Sweepies that you're getting hold of. You're getting both designs of Sweepies. The multi-purpose and the Pro, both of them. So the one that Luke's been using majority on the floor, but then also the one that's seen vertically in the video here. So whether it is a kitchen, a bathroom, whatever you've seen on that last video there, just showing you different reasons, keeping your conservatory tidy, keeping your kitchen or garage floor tidy, the caravan floor tidy, wherever it might be in the kitchen, the bathroom, upstairs or downstairs. But you've got new technology with this quad blade, silicon blade technology here. That's the small, medium and large, and then the complete blade. That is gathering every little bit, depending on the size, whether it's a bit of glitter or whether it's a larger piece of a cornflake or a hair, that's gathering it for you. This is the one that Luke's been using majority on the floor, at floor level. The reason being, I'll just put that down for a moment, the reason being it's bendy and it'll get in and under for you for furniture and into kickboards. He's not afraid to bend that. To be fair, oh, by the way, it breaks down into 3 pieces, so just unscrews like that, left to loosen, right to tighten, as I've learned off Luke today, and it's exclusive to ShopOnTV as well. What you'll be doing today is you'll be adding, you won't be adding anything actually, you don't need to, under one item number you'll just choose whether it's a grey one of these, a red one, or a blue one that you're including in your order. Okay, sorry, hello. I don't want to disappear behind. So you are getting both of these. The only choice that you've got is whether it's going to be grey, red or blue. And if you've just joined us, what an incredible duo of tools that we've got. Luke, what would you like to show someone if they've literally just...
Let's just do it on the carpet, because it's one of the biggest things that sold it for me. So as I say, whether you've got a short pile, deep pile, a rug or a runner, I'll just start to pull this hair back. So it actually looks like that carpet's pretty clean.
Yeah.
But until you actually start to see, and you just start to see then the pile.
With the short, sharp.
Yeah, the short, sharp little strokes. That's the best way to do it on carpet. As I say, whether it's a short pile, deep pile, rug or runner.
I can actually see the difference.
The colour difference.
Look, it doesn't look dirty.
No.
But it's darker, it's got the hair, you can tell that hair is in it.
And what we can also do, we can go against the pile. So you don't have to go with it, you know. It could be a short pile, a deep pile. You know, if you've got those rugs or runners at home, normally when you vacuum your rug or your runner, what happens? The vacuum picks it up, you know, it gets a bit tangled, a bit messy. That'll never happen with this. One of my friends, he lives by the seaside, he's got a caravan there, uses it on the caravan decking, especially when it's wet days. He scrapes off all the water off the caravan decking.
The wet decking, so
yeah, wet
first.
decking, yeah. Also,
I'm guessing sand and things.
Yeah, it's great for sand as well.
I was just thinking when you were talking about the dog hair in the boot, I've got sand in my boot after all year, because we go on the caravan holidays as well, and the kids put their buckets and spades in the boot, and
that's it.
I can't vac it up for love nor money, because the vac just hasn't got, it's knitted in there with the the fabric of the boot liner.
That's the beauty with a Pro, just that simple button press releases the head.
Yeah,
So
brilliant.
then turn it into a right angle, and like you said, after maybe you've taken the kids on holiday in the car and you want to get all their crumbs and just bits up, you can do. Whether it's the cat hair, the dog hair, the fluff, the crumbs, the dust. What I love about using the sweepies on staircases, I can get that blade right far into the crease of the stairs, bring all the hair out, but not only that, I can use it on the rise as well as the flat.
Because you've got the angle of it. It's
I've got the angle.
handheld.
Yeah, because it's
vertical.
completely handheld. So great as well, if you're going to use it outside on a wet day for scraping the excess moisture off patio furniture, which you can do. Maybe you've got the regatta tables and things like that, or chairs. You can get all the water up on a wet day. And just to show everyone at home, look, every little bit of fine hair, it picks up. It's not just the big bits.
You can see that, can't
it's
you?
It's the fine bits too. So as I say, if I just get that little bit there and just literally pull.
Let's see what you've got.
Nothing.
Wow.
And it's all stuck to the blade.
Yeah.
That's the static charge it creates. So everything just like magnetizes to that blade. And even if we do anything crumbs, as I say, whether you've got the kids in the house, they get the cornflakes, you know, maybe you spilt some maybe rice, lentils, maybe a bit of sugar, coffee, you know, shake your hand in the morning.
I love this. You've got the most attitude-filled toddler in the world.
Yeah, well, we've got the toddlers in my house, so we'll just really get this in there. As I say, we don't just buy them to look at, we buy them to walk on. And as I just go straight through the centre there.
And it go.
I mean, that's in one pass. With 2 passes,
Go on.
you will get...
You'll get all the fine.
You'll get all the...
Look at that line of that. Look, just there. Look, I'm going to use it as a pointer now.
Yeah, please do.
College professor. Look at that. All those fine bits of cornflakes.
And that's the whole point. We always say, unlike a traditional broom, we can guarantee in one sweep and one pass, all the fine bits of crumbs, hair, fluff and fibre get collected. Okay.
I think there are so many nice, neat touches to this. You know, the sweepies that Luke's using at the moment, you know, you've got the angle, it's changing angle, so that's making it look effortless as you're sort of bending around, and it's angling with you.
Well, the other nice thing is if you want to sweep it into a pile like this, take the handle into a handheld, and then just straight into your dustpan.
Fabulous.
Just nice and quick, nice and simple. And nice and easy. We'll show the glass again, as I say. If you get anything,
glass, we've got about a minute.
Nasty spill, you know, like a nasty breakage anywhere in the house. So as I say, you can see the really, really fine bits of glass in there. You see the big bits too, but it's the fine bits, isn't it, that everyone gets worried about. We can always pick up the big bits at home.
Yeah, exactly. You put those in a newspaper, but you don't need to now.
Yeah, like I say, we'll just cut straight through the centre.
You've got it. You've got it. Look at that. You can see when you leave the 2 separate lines, you can see what you got with the first sweep and then the clean-up sweep there where you got the smaller.
And as I say, well, then you do the fine bits.
Amazing that.
It is quite incredible, and you get both of them. And remember, this one turns into a handheld as well. Great for getting hairs off cushions or getting right into the stairs and things like that. So handy, so versatile. And I love the fact that these are washable. So if you do sweep up something like sick or something nasty, you can wash them. It means you can use them outdoors, wash them and bring them back inside and use them indoors.
Yeah, those silicone heads that you've got there, both washable. So you can reuse them time and time again, obviously indoors or outdoors, as you saw in the clip. Really versatile.
And they don't go out of shape as well. Sometimes bristles do, don't they, on brooms? And sometimes after you've swept something off with a broom, you have to throw it away because you can never get the bits out and you don't want to touch it. Whereas this, you can just run it under the sink. Remember, you can use them wet and you can use them dry. They're great for spillages. They're also great, obviously, for hair. Great to use on the walls and the tiles. And honestly, so versatile. But do check your baskets out, only as ever, as stocks last. And we have had some really busy shows with these.
Yeah, great reduction of £10. You get both brooms, remember, for £20, and you've just got to choose that colour. The grey that you're seeing in the clip there, there's a blue option and there's also a red, but you will get both of those heads we've talked about. 174-500 is the item number. Do check out quickly. And we've got loads more demonstrations to show you. Lots of products available on the show, and we've got a great deal on Blue Magic. However, the star, once again, is the 24-hour deal we've got on the chamois.
but it's not going to last 24 hours because we're now stock-wise half the stock gone, and it's we're an hour and 20 minutes into the show. It might be a 3-hour offer, so please do check your baskets through. If you've just joined us thinking, what's it all about? It's buy one, get one. It's better than a buy one, get one free. Normally 2 large, 1 small, £20. You're getting for £18. 4 large and 2 small. But for anyone that's just joined us, these are the most absorbent product I've ever seen. For spillage is amazing.
They're the business.
They really are.
Made in Germany. Fantastic all round the home. They're so versatile, you see. Wherever there's liquid that you don't want, you need a chamois. And that occurs, you know, in many different situations, doesn't it? Could be in the car, could be when the kids have a bath or a shower,
yes,
or in the kitchen when you spill something. Maybe Hayley's been doing the washing up.
Yes.
Bit of a splash
I am
affair.
a messy washer of
Well, they're just brilliant, but they're designed for washing vehicles originally, so use it on your car. They go in the washing machine, so they won't smell bad. They're bleachable as well. And there's one thing I haven't done to it so far. I don't know if you've noticed, viewer. Have you noticed, guys?
You haven't wrung it out.
He hasn't even wrung it out
And you put so much water down. Honestly, wait till you see this.
Just keeps picking up liquid. Eventually, you know, it's going to get full because it is a miracle, but it does have its limitations. So let's show you how much we got from a quick little application like that. Now, this could be any kind of a spill, right? Could be the washing machine that floods, or the toilet even on a bad day. The dishwasher, you leave your car window down in the rain, maybe a leaky pipe or a radiator that leaks. You get the idea. Anyway, try and pick this up with a sponge. Bless it, it has to try, but you know, it dumps it all over the floor. You'll be there half the night and into the next morning and you still won't pick it up. Forget about it. And these J-cloths, one of my favorite pet peeves, all they do is pass the liquid around and they do not pick up spills. Check this out. Super, super absorbent.
Well, do watch this.
Like a liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it up.
Look at how it drinks that water up.
Yeah. So if you've spilt something, you know, it's your best friend. You got dogs, you want to groom your animals with it, perfect.
Kaylee's just emailed in. She's got 3 chihuahuas. She can't wait to get hers delivered.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They like to get wet, she said. They love the rain.
Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Yes, and if they get wet, I know it never rains here in England usually, but if you take the dogs out and they get all covered in rain and mud and muck, just wipe them off with the chamois.
Great.
Eventually, they like the feel of it on their coat because they know they're going to be warm and dry after you've dried them off with it. And then this just goes straight in the washing machine. All the hair and all the dirt and everything comes straight off.
And do you
they will get dirty, of course.
Regular detergent?
Yes, any detergent you like,
Yep.
and no hotter than 60 degrees. All this is explained on the little instruction sheet there. But this is their natural colour. So they won't bleed in the wash. You're not going to put white socks in and then have orange ones at the end.
Okay.
So that's good news. And wash them as often as you want. They always dry soft. Just air dry them. Don't put them in the tumble dryer because they shrink.
Okay.
And again, that's on the instructions as well.
Great.
So just air dry.
They dry really quickly though, don't they?
Yeah, you just chuck them over the back of a chair or on the radiator and they dry in no time. And they'll dry you too. Take them camping or use them as a towel. If you go on holiday, self-catering, use it as a dishcloth and a towel. Yeah, so versatile.
Camping, they'd be so handy.
Yeah, really.
I'm going to show you on the carpet quickly because this is what got me the first time I saw it. Yeah, you can take them to the gym as well.
That's a great idea for the equipment. Yeah, to wipe it down.
Yeah, and outside on your garden furniture and equipment like that as well. Good stuff. On the bike seats, on the carpet. This is where the chamois really shines. You got a little spill, maybe a nervous chihuahua, puppy dog, or a bigger dog like the golden reliever or the great drain. Oh dear.
That's quite
the worst
a drain.
animal, of course. I'm hoping you'll never get a spill this bad at home, but we're trying to create the worst possible case scenario. Of course we are. And that's too big for the carpet, really. So you see it seeping out the side there. It doesn't just stay on the top, does it? And not for very long. Have a look underneath the carpet.
That's what you forget, yes.
This is where the real problem lies. If it's in the car, it's going to rust. You've got to get to it quickly. Paper towels, we use them once, right? And the problem is they're not cheap. You get them wet, they fall apart.
Rubbish, yeah.
You're pushing the mess further down. I think every time I go and get some, you're pulling another dead tree out by the roots. Think of the environment. We've all got to try and do our bit. There's so much deforestation going on in the world for all kinds of things. And this is part of the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you you'll never use them again, but you'll use a lot less. Save a tree, help the environment. Look, there's about 50 pence worth of paper towels there, straight in the rubbish.
Yep.
Cash in the trash. Your chamois, use it over and over. When they get dirty, they go in the washing machine. Just a little bit of pressure, and look how quickly this happens. Capillary action. Pulls the liquid from below.
You put hardly any pressure on it. It
See the colour
virtually
change in
drinks
the
it.
cloth?
Yeah.
So just about, yeah, well, within what would you say, 10, 15 seconds? Let's see what we got.
If that, yeah.
There's most of your drink
Wow.
straight back in the glass. So it works like nothing else can. Made in Germany, it's excellent quality. Commercial standard, brought to you at wholesale prices this evening. £18 gets you a phenomenal amount of cloth. And have a look underneath.
That's
The mess is
amazing.
gone.
You put so much liquid down.
Saves the day, doesn't it?
So it draws
Absolutely.
it
Worth its
all
weight
up.
in gold. Capillary action, yeah.
Right.
Pulls the liquid from below and into the cloth. So the cloth's going to get dirty, and you know, they all do, in the washing machine whenever you feel the need. No hotter than 60 degrees, no fabric softener, and don't put them in the tumble dryer, and they'll treat you well. They last for ages.
They seem to come out
Really
better time and time again. They seem to come out softer, nicer. Whereas when you think of chamois, a chamois always comes out hard and smelly, doesn't it? It's like the
Yeah.
complete opposite.
The old animal chamois
Yeah.
always dry hard, yeah.
And then how do you use those again? Do you have to soak them before you use them again?
Yeah, and they smell bad too.
Yeah,
They're
they
all
do.
slimy.
Yeah, they are
So
nasty.
yeah, I don't know what you can do really. Put them in bleach, but then they fall apart. And
Buy these. That's
Buy
what you can do.
these.
There you
Every
go.
nothing
home
lasts forever,
No.
so you know you're going to have to replace them eventually. But I'm thinking 3 to 5 years, even
Yeah.
if you use them all the time.
We've had ours years.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks
great, right?
Absolutely.
Use them as a dishcloth. It's the best dishcloth you'll ever use. If you've got granite or marble worktops, you get that lovely streak-free, perfect finish each and every time.
And you'll recognise them from car washes. Remember, you can cut these down as well. We've had a restaurant message in tonight saying they absolutely love them in the restaurant. For accidents, people spilling their drinks, soaking up straight away. Because when you've got a wet floor, then you've got to put the wet floor sign up. Now,
Yeah.
this drinks every last bit up. In your garden, you've had the shower, then friends and family are coming around. You can dry the seats instantly.
Great if you've got a pub. You know, when you have garden furniture and it gets
Yes,
soaked and it
yeah.
can't be used. This will soak up all the spillages. They're machine washable. So if you use them for pet spillages and pet accidents, I should
Yeah.
say,
Drying
whether it's
pets.
cats or dogs.
Drying their feet before they get in the car.
Yeah, and drying them off if they've been
Yeah.
swimming. Like we said in that email we had in from Kaylee, she's got 3 chihuahuas. They're going to be brilliant for that, for drying
And if
them
you've
off.
got a long-haired dog, the worst thing is to let them shake and they're wet. Whereas this, you
In
can
the
dry.
house or in the
Yeah,
car.
not everything's wet then, isn't it? But if you have got little accidents, you're perhaps puppy training at the minute or potty training at the minute, soaking up all of that. But I think for dogs and cats, under their drink bowl, it'd be brilliant because they always get that absolutely everywhere. Also in the shower, for the shower door, but also when the water sort of sprays out the shower and it's on the shower floor. And you wreck a towel, don't you, trying to dry it with your towel, and it's still wet when you move your towel, and then you've got to wash your towel. This will
You
just
don't want
soak
to use
it
it
up
on your
straight
body
away.
again,
No,
do you, really?
not when you've done that, no.
You end up doing a little dance on the floor with your
Now,
feet.
we've still got twice as many people ordering as stock already sold. Remember, we had a 24-hour deal. But stock-wise, I would say possibly we could lose it in these 3 hours because over half that stock already, well, it's already gone. We are massively busy for
There's
this.
the bundle that you see there. Normally, for 2 large and 1 small, it'd be £20. So for what you see there, it should be £40. Tonight, it's £18 or while stocks last. 469 893. Go to the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, but you can order on the phone. 03333 241 241. If you've just joined us, though, it's the most super absorbent cloth we've
Super
seen.
duper, super double whammy absorbent.
There you
That
go.
is such a super deal. I'm just thinking, you know, £18. The company's making very, very little
Thanks,
out of that.
Dan.
I can
Yeah.
assure you. I just thought I'd throw that in. But if I've got anything to do with it, it won't be this cheap. So do treat yourself. £18 is a terrific deal. They're German-made cleaning cloths, commercial quality at wholesale prices. And just look at the way it picks up a mess. So
Yeah.
if this is your car and you're drying it off, maybe it's been raining and you've just had it washed, you want to keep it clean, use it for that. You can use it in conjunction with any polish or car cleaners that you may wish
great,
to.
lovely.
Always use it damp unless, when I say damp, by the way, you get it wet first and then wring it out. So it's damp like the one I'm using. You can use it dry, but just for polishing and buffing, stuff like that.
Right.
Polishing countertops or detailing on the dashboard of your car. Use it on big vehicles, caravans, motorhomes, trucks and trailers. Farmers love them on farm equipment. And he still hasn't wrung it out.
He's still going.
It's just phenomenal, the absorbency of it.
Wow.
You know how
That's amazing.
salesmen say often, don't they? You'll use it every day. But when you think about it, and we don't think about this, how often do you reach for a cloth? At least once a day.
Dishcloth, accidents, spillage.
So you will use it every day.
You will.
And therefore, it's a great investment.
If you think how often you go for this, well, you know, how much of that do you use? And it's pathetic at soaking anything up. It doesn't do the job, but it's always that we grab.
So bulky too. You walk out of the supermarket with 6 of them, and then next week 6 more.
The price of it as well, Dave.
It's a waste of money.
What price
do save some money. Save the environment a little bit as well. You won't regret it. Sponges drip and dribble everywhere.
Yeah.
But sponges hold a lot of liquid. That's probably your next best bet. But nothing absorbs liquid like the Miracle Chamois. Check it out.
This amazes me.
It's great, isn't it?
Picks it up and locks it inside. Like a thirsty camel, right? And like any good camel, walk around the desert with it for 2 or 3 days.
And then it doesn't drip.
No drips.
Wow.
Yeah, got to be useful. So if you picked up orange juice, you don't have a sticky trail all the way back to the sink. Can be frustrating. And use it instead of a mop. We all use mops, but if this is just an isolated incident for spot cleaning, you'd rather use a cloth, right? It's quicker. You just take it out of the
in the bathroom, the kids have had a bath, around the shower, it's gone everywhere.
Fantastic.
Hayley's done the washing up.
Worktops, windows, mirrors, windscreens.
And all worktops, even like the really expensive granite and things, it'd be brilliant. Well, it is brilliant on because we've got granite, and it leaves it smear free. It's fabulous.
Yes. Use it on the paint job of your Ferrari or your private jet.
There
you go.
Means have no worries or no concerns because they leave no streaks and they won't scratch your vehicle. If you ever think, you know, there's little particles of dirt on there, throw it in the washing machine. Wash it as often as you want. Keep it clean and it'll treat you right. And you get 4 of them for £18. Did we mention that?
Yeah. A few times.
Keep talking about it.
Keep telling us. Yeah. And they're huge. The orange ones are absolutely massive. So
70 by 50 centimetres.
You can leave them as they are, and I would definitely leave a couple as they are, because if you do have an accident like the washing machine...
Oh, defrost in the freezer, brilliant.
They're brilliant. Yeah. But then the other 2 you could cut down to dishcloth size, have some in the car, have some in the boot of the car.
Yep. Always leave one in the car. Keep one for the dog. If you've got a dog, you know, they're an absolute must. In the utility room, you know, for jumpers.
Jumpers, he says?
Let's tell them what they get anyway, because if you've just joined us, they are 70 by 50 centimetres in size. They're absolutely massive. Our regular deal here at ShopOnTV is you get 2 of those big jumbos, and a blue one, the Miracle Window Chamois, which is a $4.99 value, by the way. All of that for $20, and you can get that deal on the website. Don't use that item number. We're not even going to tell you what it is.
No.
Because tonight, not only for no extra cost, but actually for less cost, we're going to double the value, double the amount, 4 big jumbo sheets, and 2 window chamois for £18. It's incredible value. There's one for the car. Leave it in the car in case you spill something. Here's one for the house. You could cut it into quarters for dishcloths if you want to. One for the dog, or use it for big spills. Leave it under the sink, or it could be a spare if the rest are in the washing machine. And then this one, keep it in the utility room for your jumpers.
Yeah.
Jumpers.
Yeah.
Jumpers. One for the girls, really.
Jumpers?
But I don't know if I'm being sexist by saying
You
that.
are.
Hopefully
I've
not.
got jumpers.
Woolly jumpers, cashmere, cotton, Angora jumpers. Roll them up in a chamois when they're soaking wet.
Oh, after you've
you might have to do this once or twice after you've washed them. And in no time, same-day service, bone dry, ready to wear.
Without stretching them out of shape or ruining them in the
smelling fresh, bone
tumble dryer,
and no mess.
What I loved as well, and the other thing I loved, under the mat in the bathroom. So if your mat always feels really wet, doesn't sort of absorb when everyone's getting out of the shower in the bath, have it underneath and it'll sort of dry that mat.
Some bathroom mats are just for looks, really. They're not for absorbing liquid. So these are brilliant.
And really good, you said, in the salad drawer, which I think is a great idea.
Yeah, my girlfriend puts a piece in the salad drawer in the fridge, in the veggie crisper. because it sucks away excess moisture away from leaf vegetables
So it
like lettuce and
keeps them
cabbage.
going a bit longer,
Yeah,
doesn't
keeps
it?
them going a bit longer,
Yeah.
and it takes away mold and mildew,
Yeah.
which
Brilliant.
gathers in the fridge as well.
Yep.
For defrosting the fridge or the freezer.
Yes, they're brilliant.
Brilliant for that too. Wherever there's liquid you don't want, maybe a spillage on the floor, reach for your chamois.
And because they're washable, it doesn't matter what that spillage is. If it's milk, if it's
Up your
something,
diddle.
something
and if it's
nasty.
milk, it smells bad. Straight in the wash, right? And they will get dirty. They work hard. I've picked up bleach, sorry, not bleach, paint and paint stripper.
Oh, gosh.
Emulsion paint on the driveway, spillages of oil and grease.
Gosh.
Put them in a bucket of bleach water and they come back to new in no time at all. So yeah, they're tough, they're durable.
So for oil for businesses and things, brilliant.
Yeah,
That's amazing,
yeah.
isn't it?
Picks up oil, just pop it
You were
in
saying a
bucket
lot of
bleach
plumbers
water.
have these as well. Which
Lots of tradespeople have them, yeah. Plumbers, plasterers too, even craft people for painting, and when you get little bits of plaster and muck and mould, cleaning your brushes, stuff like that.
Great
Yeah.
stuff. And super absorbent,
Super
as you
duper,
can see
super
there.
absorbent.
I can't believe how many
times is that? Yeah.
you put water down and pick up, but you don't actually wring it out.
When we wring it out, you get an idea
Wow.
of just how much it gathers. So, you know,
Nothing else,
First
I don't
pipe.
think, would pick that up.
or
Yes.
condensation around the windows, or the kids make a big mess in the bathroom. You'll use it all the time, and yeah, you won't regret it. A lot of our viewers, of course, will already have them. And they'll be looking at the screen thinking, is that price right? You get 4 of those big jumbo sheets for £18.
Well, we
I
must
think
remind
they must
you.
have been on the gin and juice.
I was really surprised Dave was coming in. I was like, he's
Yeah.
coming in and it's £18. That can't be right. He'll never do it £18. But it is £18. Some of you, though, are ordering the £20 deal. So what we've got is a buy one, get one free. You can go onto our website. You can buy 2 of these large cloths, the orange cloths, and 1 small one, the blue ones, for £20. And some of you are ordering that. Do not
Actually,
use that item number.
Shall we show the website, if that's okay,
Yeah.
and show you what not to buy?
Yeah.
Because we don't want you to get the wrong deal. So the usual deal is 2 large and 1 small for £20. It's the second item on
Yeah.
the show. Do not buy that. Please don't. Go for the first item. You'll get double the amount and you'll pay less money.
Which is brilliant, isn't it? £18 will get you 4 of the large and 2 of the small. The small are really good because they're a tighter sort of weave, really good for glass and mirrors, but also good for glasses. I've cut one of mine down, so I've got a bit in my handbag for my glasses, for sunglasses as well. Good in the car, obviously, for demisting the inside of the windscreen. It's absolutely phenomenal, this deal, and you will use them every single day of the week, I think. I think every home needs one.
Yeah, it's so useful and versatile all around the home. That's the great thing about it, Dave.
The bigger the home, the more people in it, the more of them you need. If you've got kids and they're back to school now and it's raining when you send them off, put a piece in their shoes in the morning so they don't sit
great.
around with wet feet all day.
Yes.
You can use them for camping as well. If the kids go swimming, great swimming towel. You know, instead
That's
of taking
crazy,
a bath
isn't it?
towel.
Yes.
And especially if you're going away on holiday, some self-catering places don't have the right
Yeah.
gear, do they? The right
Yeah.
equipment. I always take one when I'm self-catering because they never have a decent dishcloth.
No.
They're going to be
Never
handy
have
for everything,
decent-
aren't
I
they?
don't
Yeah.
like using other people's towels either.
No.
Sometimes I'd just rather use
Yeah,
mine.
your own. You know where it's
Yeah.
been.
And it's great on the body. Boom, job done. Use it on your hair as well.
Great,
But watch
yeah.
this if you spill something. You've got a leaky pipe or a burst pipe, something like that, where you want to empty the last bit of your swimming pool or your hot tub or the fish tank.
Look at that.
What a good idea. It drinks it all up and there's no mess.
That's the incredible thing. It doesn't drip and it's absolutely full of water.
Look how much we get. It's like
Wow.
Niagara Falls over here, but nobody gets wet. Well, a little bit.
Only a little bit.
I find when I do this a lot, some of it drips into my shoes.
Oh,
so that's why I
nice.
mentioned the thing about putting some in the shoes. Because I usually put a piece in my shoes too, doing the demo.
Great.
Drive home with wet socks after doing the shampoo. Anyway, look at this. You use it on your windows, shower screens. A great streak-free finish each and every time. On the car or on your granite and marble worktops around the home and the kitchen. Brilliant.
I was saying under the
Inside and
drainer in the
outside.
kitchen, because even when you've got drainers and they've got, you know, they have a tray underneath, it seems that the water still drips everywhere and there's marks under the drainer. Have that under your drainer and it'll soak up all the liquid.
And garden furniture, I love it for, with the
idea.
downpours that we have, and then you want to go outside because the sun's come
Swings
out.
and slides for the kids,
Yeah, all the stuff out in the garden. Machine washable as well, remember, and that machine washable means that when you take it out, it's like new again.
It's super soft, honestly. They're absolutely incredible when you wash them. Wash them before you use them because that helps with the absorbency and the softness too. Great, obviously, for working on your cars, cleaning your cars, drying your cars. Like Sean said, garden furniture, swings and slides for the kids. Honestly, you'll use them kitchen, outdoors, shower doors, in the bathroom. Pets, brilliant, whether it is accidents or drying their feet before they get back into your car or drying your pets before they come back into the house, because they're super absorbent. Sometimes dogs don't like you brushing them down with an actual towel, and it takes so long to dry them, whereas this will virtually soak all that water out. They'll be dry so quickly.
Action, it
Without
literally
that rubbing.
drinks the liquid up, doesn't it? This is the bundle that we've got for you. It's a brilliant bundle. Normally you'd get 2 large and 1 small and you'd pay £20. They've done a 24-hour offer for us on this bundle, so it's double the amount, 4 large cloths and 2 small for less money, just £18. But you've got to order the number on the screen right there, 469893. I said 24 hours.
It's 1:45. We're live until 3 o'clock. The idea is it's a 24-hour offer, and we had a vast amount of stock. 60% of that stock already gone. You do need to check those baskets through. If you're ordering this, we will probably get to a situation where more people are ordering than stock available. And what that means is, say we've got 10 lots of these left. 110 people could be ordering it, 210 people could be ordering it, and sadly it will be the first 10 people that order it and check out that will get it. The other, say 200, miss out completely, and that happened just the other night. Last week we had 250, 240 odd people that were trying to get it but didn't press the checkout button in time, and they missed out. So make sure you put it in your basket and check it through. £18, such amazing value for money, and they last for years.
And we'll always try and get more stock, but remember this is a 24-hour offer, so if we do get more stock, it'll be £20 for half the amount. Tonight you're getting double the amount and you're only paying £18. So 4 large, 2 small, 469893 is the item number. Hundreds of you have gone for it already. Hundreds of you have got it in baskets right now. Well done. Check your baskets out.
Now, another item that's really popular, and a very similar thing happened to this when we launched it as well, is our sweepies. Now, this is incredible to use as your broom. It's an amazing product that's actually got silicone heads. You get 2 of them. You can use them wet and you can use them dry. They're great on hard floors. They're great on carpets. They're great on mirrors. They're great on windows. What you'll find is they're brilliant for picking up hair, for sweeping up as well, broken glass and things such as that. Great for hairdressers, but great for you at home, because you can wash them. You could sweep up nasty things like sick, or you could use them outdoors and then wash them and use them back indoors as well. And because they are as they are, you never get the bristles going funny, or they never misshape. They continually...
No, they hold the shape and continue to work time after time. The other great thing, like you were saying, because they're washable, you can use them time and time again. When you've used them for something nasty, you can still just wash them. Great for hair, whether it's wet hair in the shower, dry hair on a carpet, both brilliant. And remember, you're getting 2 brooms.
So you get both of these. You've got a choice of colour options as well. So you can go for the grey, you can go for the red, you can go for the blue. But mine, actually, the head comes off,
that's the head.
And you can use it as a handheld. So you can use that into the real sort of edges of the stairs, but great as well if you've got cats or dogs for hair on cushions or in the back of the car, because honestly this picks up hair like you will not believe.
And then you can wash them as well. So at £20, remember, you're getting the full bundle. You're getting the 2 mops that you see there. This head is the second head that's on Hayley's that's covered up. It's just £20 for both of them. 174,500 is your item number, and as I say, just £20 the price. Just choose which colourway you want to go for. You've got pink, you've got red, and you've got the grey that's in the clip that you can see there.
So you've got red, grey or blue. There.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think there's a pink one
There's
just
not
yet,
a
but they
pink.
might bring a pink out.
I made that up, didn't
I? Yeah, you did. But yeah,
It's a
so you've got
pinky
grey, red or blue. So yeah, that's where you went. That's what happened. So 174 500. Check your baskets out and remember, use them time again and wash them as and when you need to. Now we're busy on so many things, and if you are spending over £30, of course you will get PayPal Pay in 3 on our website.
Oi!
Now our actual brooms
down.
are flying. However, something else that's flying we haven't been to yet is our Blue Magic bundle. Now this is brilliant. You've got a concentrate that you dilute. So one of those 500 mils will actually make all of these bottles. That makes 50 bottles. You'll have the spray bottle and you'll be able to fill yours 150 times with this deal. So it works out at 24 pence per bottle. So you just dilute it with water, but it works on so many things. It's a great stain remover. So whether that's as a pre-wash for clothes and things such as that, there's no bleaches, there's no nasties. So it's pet safe, it's child safe, it's a food safe. Use it on all your chopping boards, all your work surface tops. It's used for and has been used for years by councils, schools, hospitals, food prep companies, blue chip companies and things like that. But you'll use it all over the home, and for stains it's amazing.
There's a stain remover on carpets, old stains, new stains. If you want to use it as a pre-treatment for your washing, it replaces so many different products. As you can see here, kitchen and bathroom cleaners, carpet and hard floor cleaners, lino and cushion floor cleaners, for your tiles and your grouting.
I love it for the oven and fridge freezers and things because
brilliant.
it doesn't leave that. Some of the cleaners, they've got skull and crossbones on, and they absolutely stink. You have to wear gloves. I never wear gloves with Blue Magic, and honestly you'll feel happier putting your food back into that fridge because it doesn't smell of all those nasty toxins that a lot of cleaners do. Garden furniture, upholstery cleaner as well, stainless steel cleaner. It's replacing all of these, your mirror, your windows, your glass cleaners too. You could use it alongside, of course, your Miracle chamois as well. You can use it with the car engine, the wheel, the exterior, the interior. It's a multi-surface. If in doubt, get the Blue Magic out. I got tar out of a really nice mustard yellow jumper, and honestly I'd bought every stain remover you could imagine and nothing took it out, but Blue Magic did. So treat products, you know, your clothes before you put them into the washing machine, but also use it on stains that are there on the carpets and things, even stains that have been there for a long time. You've got a measuring jug, a measuring cup I should say, and it tells you how much to put in for certain things.
Yeah, the minimum dilution is 10 mils, so this bundle will make you 150 of those spray bottles if you use it on the 10 mil dilution. There's 50 bottles of Blue Magic. You're going to get 3 times that if you use that 10 mil dilution at £24. Brilliant deal. 284385.
I was going to say, the thing I love as well is I've spoilt a lot of nice taps and the shower.
With harsh cleaners.
Yeah, with harsh cleaners that have damaged, whereas this is
no
really
nasties,
kind.
non-toxic, food safe, so great all around the kitchen and in the oven as well. 284385 if you want the Blue Magic. We got to get back to our superstar chamois though. If you've just joined us and you're looking for the most absorbent cloth you've seen, I think we've found it, Dave.
We found it.
Yeah. It's
Good stuff,
here.
that Blue Magic though, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, and non-toxic. That's a
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
so
harsh.
child safe, pet safe.
Yeah. Food
Too many
safe.
carcinogenic cleaners around these
Yeah.
days. So, yeah, and you can use it in conjunction with your Miracle chamois, which, by the way, is the most super absorbent cleaning cloth known to mankind. Made in Germany, been around a long time, a bit like the demonstrator, but these have been around even longer, believe it or not. Great on the car or any vehicle. When it gets dirty, it goes in the washing machine. Maybe you've used one of those leather chamois before, animal chamois. They're pretty good, but they dry hard
They
like a
go
rock.
nasty, they do.
They smell bad.
Oh, they
This one, it won't
do.
smell bad, it won't get slimy. You put it in the washing machine whenever it's dirty, so it's always clean to clean with. And surely that's pretty important when you're talking about a cleaning cloth. So if you spill something on the floor or somebody else does, it picks it up. And it's still picking it up. They are super, super absorbent. What you can see now, right, is it's leaving a trail, and that's because it's full.
I'm not surprised you
Yes.
put loads of water
Sure
down and
it
you
is.
didn't wring it out.
If you
Look
drop-
at that.
If you drop a drink on the floor, reach for your chamois. If the kids make a mess, if it's bath time and
Yes.
it's like a hippopotamus's party, splish, splash everywhere, excellent in the bathroom and for, you know, shower screen doors, tile walls, tile floors as well. Instead of using your sponge, which drips and dribbles everywhere, if it's orange juice or Diet Coke,
you create more mess,
you're
don't
making
you?
a sticky
You're
mess
trying
on
to
the
catch
floor.
it with your hand.
So as
but
a
it goes
clean
everywhere.
cloth, a floor cloth, it's fantastic. Instead of these as well, we won't even talk about those. There's a multitude of different cloths you can waste your money on, and you end up going back next week or 2 weeks later, and you've got to buy them all over again.
Yeah.
They say they're reusable, but they're probably not. Watch this anyway.
Are you watching?
Are you watching?
It drinks it.
That needs a sound effect, though.
It
doesn't
does. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Absolutely.
Not my first canoe trip.
You see, that's good.
And look, it locks it in. No drip.
Amazing.
Oh,
You've
that
got to
liquid.
love that. Unlike the sponge. it
And
locks
show
it
us how much
inside.
is in there again, because
Let's see how much
there's
we got.
so much in there.
Whoa.
Wow. So that could be
Yeah.
a washing machine spillage, you know, and you'll think, oh my goodness, I have to waste loads of towels and tea towels trying to dry that up, and it's still wet. This will soak it up.
Use it on your dog. If you've got a wet,
Yes.
muddy dog for grooming your animals, put a circular piece under the water bowl.
Yeah.
We've got a boxer, and she's got a mouth this wide. The watering bowl's more like a paddling pool. So you pretty much need a whole piece underneath it. And then
Definitely.
it shakes her mouth and the liquid goes everywhere.
Bless.
You need one of these if you've got dogs, seriously.
Right.
Especially in this country, you know, it's always wet and muddy. So use it on your dog, use it around the home, use it on your windows, use it on your car, and you'll use it on the carpet as well. And the first time this happens, and heaven forbid it won't, but if you don't have a chamois handy, you're going to regret it. So a little spill could be, this could be anything, of course. On a good day, it's water. On a bad day, it's cola. Could be the nervous puppy, the little chihuahua, or the great drain, the Irish wetter. It's getting late. We're
These
breaking
are
out.
good.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
these. They're good.
The worst animal of all, the party animal. Everybody knows one. Could be Uncle Frank on a Saturday. Could be our Gemma with her bottle of wine all over.
Yes, it was a
Now,
really good
this
bottle
is a
as
big
well.
spill, but you know what we have to do when it gets this close? We're going to finish the bottle. Shall we finish?
Whoa.
No way.
That's what my dad always taught me
That
to
was
do.
like half a ball.
Get that
my
close, finish the
It's
bottle,
everywhere.
son. This is a big spill.
Oh, my
A
word.
minor disaster.
I'm
It's
not
like a
looking.
lake down there. Take a look.
Nobody's
underneath
looking.
The carpet.
Nobody's looking.
And that's
Everybody's
what's
worried
under
about
your
the floor,
carpet.
but
That's
beneath.
it, yeah.
Oh,
the
dear.
floorboards
Oh,
going
dear.
through the floorboards to the room downstairs.
Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing,
Done.
team in the gallery.
Panic over.
The nerves are jangled.
This is
So
why
look
they're
at
so
this mess
good.
underneath. And it doesn't matter, you know, how many paper towels you use. It's not really going to do the job. Look,
No.
there's
They
two
don't
pieces of
soak
paper
anything,
towel,
yeah.
a couple of rolls a week, by the way, of the good stuff, over 300 pounds a year. You use it once, it falls apart, we throw it in the rubbish, straight into a landfill, another dead tree, and then what do? Go and get some more. Take your chamois, use it over and over. I'm just going to plonk that back on the carpet, just so you don't think we cheated and got any. Lay it on the mess and watch it go to work. You see how it pulls the liquid from around the edges almost? That's capillary
Yes,
action.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Colour change in the carpet, colour change in the cloth. And that big spill, Uncle Frank's last bottle of 12-year-old scotch or whatever it may be, don't get mad, get even. Straight back in the glass, especially at this time of night. The shops are all closed. What are you going to do, right? Don't try that at home. Especially if you have a nervous puppy dog.
Oh,
Now, I'm going to do it twice.
Added flavour.
We have to do it twice because that was a big spill. And what you see the second time around is the colour change in the carpet almost back to normal.
Yeah.
What everybody wants to see at home is what about that big disaster underneath?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It
was,
was
soaked.
rotting the floorboards, that was going to rust the car. Well, it's going to be bone dry. Look at the pie plate, by the way.
Wow.
That was a big drink.
Nearly overflowing.
That's
Bone
amazing.
dry underneath.
Under there.
That's amazing.
That's
Saves the
great.
day. I mean, you only have to use it once for that big spill and it's paid for
And you didn't even have to put real pressure on it. It virtually just drinks it up, doesn't it?
If you've had them before, you already know, so we're preaching to the converted. But if you haven't, you will absolutely love these. You'll wonder how you've lived without them.
We've had loads of people emailing in actually that do have it, and they do absolutely love it. For anyone that's just joined us, will you show us again? I'm glad you're not putting that in a glass.
Because we love to meet the fans.
That's what you're getting. We'll show you how large they are as well. Normally, if you go onto our website, you have got the option of buying half that amount, because normally you'd get 2 of those large orange and 1 small blue for £20. But do not do that.
Some people have been doing that.
Yes, don't do that. Get that out of your basket. Put this item number in, 469893, £18, and you're getting twice as much. It's a buy one, get one free. It's a better than buy one, get one free.
Yeah,
actually.
it's an extra 10% off that. For garden furniture, with all those sudden downpours, brilliant to soak up any excess liquid. If you've got pets, dogs and cats, first of all, for accidents around the home, you can mop those up and then throw it straight in the washing machine.
So it's not that you then throw that away. You wash it, dry it. They dry super, super soft. So they're completely machine washable. You'll have them for years. They're great for drying the pets as well. They're long lasting, and they can be used wet and dry. But if you're using them for absorbency, use them damp. And they're great for washing cars and caravans, your kitchen counters, shower doors, spillages on the carpets, just like we've just seen. But of course, spillages on your hard floors as well. They're fast, they're effective, they're really super fast in drying. And whether you're washing, drying, or waxing and buffing and polishing, they really are an all-in-one.
I love them for condensation as well, especially as we go into the winter. If you dry clothes in your home and you get all that condensation on the windows, they're brilliant for that. One wipe across.
And that can create mould, can't it? So you want to dry.
Super absorbent, as we can see on garden furniture. If you've got a pub and you have those downpours and then no one can use the outside.
Slides, the kids want to go on, they're damp and you want to get clothes damp. Honestly, they are absolutely amazing. You can cut them down in size, use them as dishcloths and things like that. For camping, they'd be so handy in so many different situations.
In loads of different ways, you've got to go for the item number on screen. 469893 is the item number. It's a better than a buy one, get one free. Normally you get 2 of the large and 1 small for £20. You're getting 4 large and 2 small for just £18.
And those small ones, they're like a slightly tighter weave. They're great for glass and mirrors and completely smear free. But they're really good as well. One of them I've cut down. I've got a bit in my handbag to clean my glasses, or even you can put it in your glasses box. They're brilliant for cleaning glasses, sunglasses as well. Have them in the car to demist the inside of the windscreen. Computer screens, television screens, lenses of cameras and things like that.
Perfect for that, absolutely. You use them dry in those circumstances. Usually, almost always, in fact, use them damp. And by that I mean get it wet first and then wring it out like the one I have. And that doesn't matter whether it's orange or blue. The blue ones are great on windows, but the orange ones work just as well. So get it, damp, wring it out, and then for some weird reason it absorbs more than it does when it's dry.
But then if you're using it,
disperses the liquid better that way.
When you're using it to clean glasses, like the blue one, you use that dry. But if you're using it for spillages or
dry for
cleaning,
polishing and buffing.
Yes.
And wet for picking up spills, washing your car.
So good.
Drying down children, dogs, whatever it may be, or picking up spills off the carpet. They've been around a long, long time. They're designed for washing cars originally in Germany many years ago, and a lot of people still use them for that, and please do. When they get dirty, you just chuck them in the washing machine, so they're always clean to clean your car with. If you've just taken it to the car wash and you've got those little spots all over it because of a bit of drizzle, or you live in the countryside and mud splashes up over the side of it, use them for that too. Use them to get mud off the wheels, and then again you just throw them in the washing machine. Same way you will if you use it on your dog.
Yeah, I bet they'd be good with the weather we're having, and of course the kids' welly boots. When they come back in the house with the welly boots, who are all wet and horrible, just stand your welly boots on there by the back door.
Good call. And there's a doormat as well when you're walking in, just to get all the gunk off your boots or your shoes, or the kids' shoes when they come in. You know, maybe you have to go outside and lock the gate or something in the rain, come back in and you've got wet feet, and then you walk, right? Water all over the floor. Honestly, so many uses for them. Put them in the fridge to keep your veggies crisp.
That's a great idea.
So like in the salad drawer, brilliant.
Yeah.
Because your salads can go off quite quickly because they hold the moisture, don't they, and start to go mouldy, whereas that'll draw the moisture out of them.
Yeah, and use them on your kitchen cupboards and everything as well for a nice streak-free finish.
Yeah.
Kitchen counters, as well as the cupboards, granite worktops, marble worktops, they are absolutely brilliant. And when you spill something, there's nothing else quite like it. Maybe you need to defrost your fridge, maybe it's the washing machine, or you're emptying the fish tank, or You left the car window down, a burst pipe. Accidents happen, don't they? And instead of using a sponge or whatever it may be, chamois are just the greatest thing. Cut them down to any size you want, but use it full size for picking up a big.
Now watch this, watch this, watch it, watch it.
Closely. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
You see it
liquid
drink it.
bait.
It's amazing. Yeah,
it's great.
It virtually does go.
Great fun, isn't it? It's like being at SeaWorld, but you don't get wet.
It's like
Watch
a
it.
magic trick. And the fact it doesn't drip
Look at it
when it
all.
is so full, and it's so full.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you know, if you want to use it on your garden equipment and that rain everywhere, or
But so often here in the UK,
Watch
you know,
this for a streak
it
free
rains
finish.
and you've got people coming round, you want to dry the seats.
Yeah, I mean, if racing car drivers are happy to use them on their bonnets and on their paint work with that really expensive paint and their expensive cars, you're going to be all right using them on your farm equipment, your garden equipment, your windows, your car, just about anywhere. Cut them into small pieces, little strips, so many uses.
Can you show us again what we get? Because honestly, the size of them I think is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're seeing it there rolled up. Normally it's 2 of the large orange and 1 of the small blue, and that's £20. You can buy it on our website, but don't, because this item number will get you more.
Yeah, I don't even remember the old item number, but you can see it's still out there, and a few people tonight have ordered this particular
the wrong
deal,
one.
which, by the way, is a good deal anyway. It's still great
Yeah.
value. This is our regular deal, £20, 2 big orange and 1 blue one. The window chamois are $4.99 value, but don't order that because we've taken £2 off, so now it's only 18, and doubled it up. So you've got 4 big orange, 2 blue ones. 1 for the car, leave it in the car. You can use it inside for spillages, outside for washing the car. This one inside, you can have it as dishcloths, cut them into quarters or whatever size you want. The 3rd one for your dog, grooming the dog, or for spillages around the home. And the 4th one, leave it in the utility for garments that you can't put in the tumble dryer, woolly jumpers, cashmere
This is
sweaters.
a great idea.
Something like this.
So after you've washed them, this is going to help dry them.
Yeah, it dries them off.
That's
Saves on dry
amazing.
cleaning, or it saves on wet bath towels around the home. Yeah,
So
awesome for that.
when you roll it in there, it literally, again, drinks
Soaks
the
the water,
liquid
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
might
what
have to
dries
do it twice,
Yeah.
you know, or even 3 times, but
I often wash something and want to wear it sort of now.
that day, yeah.
So you could just dry it really
same day
quickly.
service, you'll be the envy of all the girls.
Or the other thing, if you leave them sometimes drying inside, by the time they dry,
They go
stink.
smelly.
Yeah, so
They
I
have that-
mentioned that.
it's a
and then
wee
you've got
smell,
mold
isn't
and
it?
mildew inside the home, which we're meant to
You
try
put
and
it on
avoid
and you're like,
At
oh,
all
what's that
costs as
smell? It's
well.
because it hasn't
If it's
dried
a big,
properly.
thick, woolly jumper, you could use 2 of them.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
of course
yeah,
you can.
yeah.
Big giant chamois sandwich, otherwise known as a shamwich.
Hey, still got it at 2 a.m. Look at
Don't
it.
give up the day
Fading
job.
fast, though.
Now, you said earlier, and you might not realise this at home, obviously great for spillages. I think instant we think of water, we think of milk, we think of orange juice and things like that. But you said you could pick up oil and things
Oil
like
and
that
paints.
with them.
Yep, yep. If
Can you
spill some-
imagine?
You're painting and you step on the old paint tray. I've done that. I'm very clumsy. Just drop one of these in, picks it up. You're going to have to bleach it then.
Right, but you can bleach it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
Put it
it'll
in a
still-
bucket of bleach water. It comes
Okay.
back good as new. It's quite hard
Fabulous.
on them bleach. You know, you'd rather avoid it if you can.
Yeah.
But if you
Avoid
had
using
that
fabric
emergency,
softener too.
yeah.
Oh, so
when
when
we
you
wash
wash-
them just with the detergent, no
Yeah,
fabric softener.
No fabric softener. They say that about towels too.
Yeah,
No
and Mike's
absorb
got, yeah, they
themselves,
do,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yes,
it
fabric
does, yeah.
softener for that reason. But it's all there on the little instruction sheet, which also doubles up as a 1-year guarantee.
Fantastic. And
A
what
1-year
price.
guarantee, they're £18 and you get a 1-year guarantee.
guarantee
And you'll
on your
use them
cloth.
time and time and time and time and time and time again. All around the house, I would say most rooms in the house, whether it is the kitchen, whether it's accidents on the carpet or a hard floor. Remember, you can wash them if it's something nasty, but then use them in the bathroom. Perhaps when you shower, it goes absolutely everywhere. Sean is really tall, as you can see, and the shower, I've been trying to find a higher shower screen because obviously he does the thing right up here as high as it goes, and it goes all over the top.
Yeah.
So great for soaking up the floor outside.
Yeah.
And then I've got to try and reach it to pull it back
I
down.
never reset
when I
it,
have a
right.
shower. No, he never resets it. No.
Do you reset it for me?
No, because I can't push it up that high. You see? Otherwise,
okay.
I would.
I'll let you off.
I put it a little higher, but you see, I'm only little.
No,
So-
brilliant in the bathroom. 'Cause
Yeah,
the other bathroom that we've got is a shower screen on the bath, isn't it? And it's got a bit of
that
a
is a
leak.
nightmare,
So we have this
yeah.
down the side where it leaks. Absolutely
soaks it
brilliant
up.
for that absorbency. That's what it's all about. But cleaning, defrosting freezers. We once had the washing machine full for days because we couldn't empty it, and then we had to use the
Something had
emergency
gone
plug.
horribly wrong.
The water stunk, didn't it? But it
Oh.
went straight into the miracle chamois, and then we could wash the chamois
Then we could get our
afterwards.
clothes out of the washing machine and then we could wash it.
Yeah,
It was
brilliant.
clogged up, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That bottom
yeah.
bit. Honestly, absolutely phenomenal. The deal, make sure you're ordering this item number. It's 469893. You can go onto our website and you can go onto our show and you'll find you can get 2 of these, 2 large, and 1 small for £20. And some of you have accidentally put that into your basket. Don't order that. Take that one out the basket. Order this one because that's £20. This offer is £18. It's £2 less, and you get another 2 of the large and another 1 of the small. The small is like a tighter weave. It's great for glasses. I've cut them down and put them into my glasses cases for my seeing glasses.
So you can use them dry.
And it cleans them just brilliantly. I'm great for demisting the inside of the windscreen as well. Have one in the car. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, stock-wise, on a 24-hour offer that launched just after midnight, and it's now just after 2 o'clock, almost 70%.
Yeah, 70% of the stock in baskets and checking through. So if you've got it in a basket, do confirm your order and check out. We really don't think it's going to last those 24 hours. If you want to add it into your basket, 469893, and the easiest way to shop is that website, ShopOnTV.co.uk.
And remember, it's not yours until you check it out. So if we do get to a situation where, say, there are 10 of these left, 110 people can order it because it's still ours. 210 people, 310 people can order it. But if you all checked out at the same time, only 10 people would get it. So 300 people can miss out. So please do put it in your basket, check it through. It will be the best £18 you've spent because it's something you'll use every day of the week.
What a great deal. We've got some great offers on the show tonight for you. It's not just about the miracle chamois. We've also got a fabulous broom. Now, this is unlike any other broom we've done because it comes with a silicone head. You're actually going to get 2 brooms included in the offer for £20. You can see you can use it wet or dry. You can use it as a squeegee. You can use it as a handheld as well, but everything that you're seeing here in the clip is just from 1/2 of the bundle that we've got.
Yeah.
They're washable, those heads.
Isn't that good? So if you sweep something up with like sick, something nasty, which it'll be great for because you can see it really does sweep every last bit up, you can then wash it. If you use it outside, you can then wash it and use it back inside. Once I've used a broom outside, I'll never bring it back in the house. You don't want those nasties. The other nice thing is sometimes you get things caught in bristles and then you've got to try and get those bits out with your hand, whereas this you'll never have to do that. It's like a blade. For hair, it's amazing, not only on hard floors, on carpets as well, and one of them turns into a handheld, and that's great then if you've got cat hairs, dog hairs on furniture, on cushions, or trying to get into the corners of the stairs and things.
You'll get both those heads. This head here is the handheld that comes off the actual broom itself. The one this goes onto is also telescopic, so you can get up high and down low. You're getting both the brooms for £20. So what a bundle that is. 174500 is the item number. We've got the grey option there.
Yeah.
There's a red and blue as well.
There is. So the choice is there, the option is there, but what you must do is check your baskets through. When we first launched this, the stock disappeared very quickly. And like I said earlier, with, of course, our miracle chamois, there were more people ordering than stock was available. And a lot of people, about 250 people, missed out. But we're busy on this tonight as well. And if you have got it in a basket and you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Definitely check your baskets through. Well, actually, should we take a look? Oh, and if you're ordering with your miracle chamois, you can get PayPal.
Yeah, you'll go over £30. You can use PayPal Pay Free on the website.
We like that.
Matt and Luke are going to show us some demonstrations with this fabulous broom.
What a cool product.
Oh, it's
We're going
amazing.
double bubble today.
Double bubble, yeah. So you're going to get the Sweepies Pro and the Sweepies. Let's show you on the carpet first, okay? So remember, the way it's been designed with a silicone blade, it creates an electrostatic charge. So just short, sharp little strokes, and look at that, Matt. It doesn't matter if you've got a short pile, deep pile. It could just be a rug, a runner. It just lifts all that hair
Hiding
straight
that
up to the
dust
surface.
and hair is hiding in the carpet.
Exactly. We're not saying it's going to replace your big upright vacuum cleaners. They're great machines, but for a quick sweep and a quick dust, there's nothing quite like the Sweepies.
But it's going to save your vac because you're not there pulling it out of the blades and the brushes in your vacuum.
Yeah, and not only that, if you want to take it to a staircase, I mean, you can feel the weight.
Yeah.
Under a pound in weight. It's super
incredible.
lightweight, okay? Great for hanging on the back of a door as well. For storage purposes, ideal. But remember, also for storage, it's left to loosen, right to tighten. It breaks down as simple as that. So if you've got maybe a holiday home out in Spain, these are great on bathroom wall tiles, floor
like how you
tiles.
just say holiday home out in Spain, like a dreamer. We're like, yeah.
Well, that's
one
it.
day. Yeah.
So on the carpet, it's great for the hair. As I say, it doesn't matter if you go with the pile or whether you go against the pile. It works with a short pile, deep pile. It could just be a rug. It could just be a runner. But it'll lift all that hair. You can just scoop it up now, pop it straight in the bin, or vacuum it up, mate.
Yeah. I mean, look, we've got pets, especially the big sort of...
The big dogs.
The hairy, furry, shaggy dogs.
That's it. Or the golden reliever, big dog, big mess. So we'll show you down here on some crumbs too.
Cats, guinea pigs, and
That's it. Well, if you've got pets, like a cat maybe, this could be a bit of cat litter. In the kitchen in my house, it's normally the kids with crumbs. So we've got some cornflakes down there, a little bit of rice, a little bit of lentils.
Yeah.
Now, these floors, they're not for looking at, they're for
You've gone extreme with the demonstration.
So we're going to crunch these right in. We'll make it really fine. Now, it's been designed, it's quad-bladed. So the first blade gets the little crumbs, the next one will get the big ones, and so forth and so forth. So even the minute dust particles, it collects.
So regardless of the size of the crumbs,
size of the dust,
it's gathering
crumbs or bits.
using these quad
blades. That's it. You can see it just there, getting all messy out, all the hair stuck to it. That's an electrostatic charge that it creates. So it just pulls everything in, and it's nice and easy to clean. Just rinse it under the tap. That's it.
Perfect.
You don't need a brush to clean a brush. And also, it'll get right into the corners, the edges. Okay?
So I know when you get your what is it, the kitchen cabinet?
The kickboards.
The
Right on the
kickboards,
kickboards, right into the corners and edges. Because it's flexible as well, it'll go straight underneath a sofa, a bed, a TV stand, an armchair. You can bring all that dog hair straight in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop this over onto this white floor so you can actually just see the really fine bits it's picked up, just for all our viewers at home.
As well. Look at
That's it. Now we're going to go one step further now. Maybe you've had a breakage at home. Maybe it's a glass, a vase. Normally when you break a glass, correct me if I'm wrong, you'll reach for the broom or sweeping brush first of all. Yeah. And then what's the second thing you need to reach for now? It's all right on the big bits, but normally for the fine bits, you need to get that
very dusty bits of glass.
Yeah, very, very fine shards.
That I feel from personal experience in the past, you avoid those.
Yeah.
They get you without.
Well, as I say, normally you'd sweep it up with a regular broom, and then you normally vacuum over the top to get the fine bits up. Remember, the way the Sweepies has been designed, any very, very fine particles, any fine dust, all gets collected. We are that confident.
Yeah. Luke, it's not missing a beat, is it?
Not one little crumb, not one little drop. But
this is amazing. Even just for this job here alone, before the hair, before the dust, before the crumbs, just because we all know the next time we're going to drop a jam jar or a glass, it's going to happen. Exactly. And if we trust ourselves, we still don't trust the grandkids. And the times I've said to my children, please don't come into the kitchen until Daddy's sorted this mess
hoovered
out.
up, maybe.
I can't trust it. Put your socks and slippers on. You know, do not come in here with bare feet.
Anything that's on that blade, as you can see, it's all collected into the quad blades.
That's fantastic.
You can just literally take this to the tap.
Yeah.
A little rinse off. We've just got some water down there, a little bit of soap, and that's it, nice and clean again. Or you could just take an antibacterial spray and spray it down and give it a quick wipe. Whereas a traditional broom, you always need a brush to clean a brush.
Get into the bristles. Yeah, you don't know what's hiding in there.
Now, I love it for tiles. We've got a lot of pets in my house, the dogs. Yeah. It's the wood floors, so whether it's wood laminate, Antico, Cardine, or whether it's a soft cushion floor, these floors always hide the dust. Now watch. You can see every last little bit of dust, hair,
the satisfaction,
fibre gets picked up.
Imagine collecting all of those bits and bobs and dust and fur and hair that you didn't know was there.
Well, if we would go back to the carpet very
yeah,
quickly.
please do. Take us there.
Normally, what happens is when you use a traditional vacuum cleaner, you'll start to get the hair up, and then where does all that hair go, Matt? It goes around the brush.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, like the roller.
You get snagged.
So what you end up doing is you take a pair of scissors, you're cutting all the hair away.
Yep.
It takes literally, as I
We've
say,
been there, haven't we?
a second to pick up and use, a second to wash up and clean. Just remember, when we use it on carpet, the secret is short, sharp little strokes, just like I'm doing now. That creates that electrostatic charge, and then, as I say, all the hair, the muck, the dust will just gravitate to that little blade.
Because then, I mean, not that you'd probably have to, but feel free to go over it with your vac the next day,
The very next day,
or
that's
whenever
up
it
to
might
you.
be.
You might even just want to vacuum that hair up. You might not want to touch it.
Yeah.
Just vacuum it up, nice and simple,
And it's gone.
nice and easy.
But that was hiding in the carpet.
Yeah, you couldn't even see it. Yeah, you couldn't
pile.
even see it. So as I say, it doesn't matter if it was a short pile, the deep pile, a rug, a runner, it just collects everything. We'll kick that on there just so all the viewers at home can see.
You can see exactly what you've got. Yeah, you've created a wizard's beard.
Yeah, and you can even see
That's
just there on the white floor how much fine hair, dust and particles it really just picks up. Now, this is your Sweepies, but we also do the Sweepies Pro.
Right, okay.
So this one's great for all your carpets, your hardwood floors like wood laminate, as I say, Antico, Cardine, a soft cushion floor. You'll know how to separate the two. This one's quad-bladed.
Right.
And this one's not. So I'm just going to pop this
that's
one
got the design in it. It's got the quad blade technology here up at the top. That's the one that Luke's been demonstrating with so far. Don't worry, you do get both. So if you're thinking, oh, hang on a minute, what about the Sweepies? What did Luke just
Sweepies
call
Pro.
it? Exactly, but you don't need to panic because you get both.
You get both. You get both in the bundle.
No worries. Just no more than one item number or anything. There it is on your screen. So 174500.
The Sweepies Pro.
Yeah.
This one's got more of a rigid blade.
Okay.
So what you do with this is on things like glass. So maybe we want to go over to the little mirror,
for
window.
sure.
It could
Let's
be
go.
a shower door or even a shower screen.
So vertical. So this one's got into all the crevices, and you can choose your colour, by the way. Yeah, this one's a grey one. I've just gone for the grey one naturally, but you've got red or blue to choose from too. But you are getting both Sweepies today. You're getting both of them. So you're getting the one that Luke's just been demonstrating with, plus the Pro, which we're about to see on a vertical job.
With the
now.
Pro, you can use it in conjunction with the handle for high up windows that you can't reach or get to.
Okay.
If you can get to any of the windows mirrors, that's how you turn it into a handheld.
So easy.
So simple, so easy. Also, if you want to take the Pro outside, use it in the boot of the car, it will lift the dog hair up just as good as your regular Sweepies
That
too.
is brilliant, because if you've tried to vac the boot, that gets knitted in and you can't get it out. That's a brilliant job to know.
A little bit of glass cleaner, any brand, it doesn't matter. You don't have to use a glass cleaner, you could just use some distilled water and look, you just pull it straight down. Shower door, shower screen, car windscreen, but what it'll do is it'll give you a streak and smear free result, and also it's completely bone dry instantly.
So
and again,
cleaning, drying and gathering all that water at the
that's
same
it.
time.
Wipe off the blade. It's as easy as that to keep it nice and clean. In the winter time, I like to take this one, the Pro, outside.
Can I just say, I really dislike when you take it off me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Time. Like,
the Pro, use it outside.
It just shows you though, you will love yours when you get yours. So I've become attached to it.
Well, you could use it for scraping the ice and snow off the windscreen of the car. You know, in the winter time. There you go. I'll give you that back because I know you really want that. Let's go back down to these floors and we'll make more of a mess down on the floors. As I say, it doesn't matter if it's a real wood or a wood laminate.
I love this. I've seen a few things get thrown off the high chair before, but
that's it. It could be the kids around the high chair. Like I said, even if we really crush it in there, we grind it down so it's a really fine crumb. Yeah, exactly. And as I say, the worst floors to clean, 9 times out of 10, are something like the wood floors. They're the ones that create the dust and the hair. So if you've got any wood flooring, you'll already know this at home. Remember, not just designed for your hard floors, carpets too. We'll move on to the carpets in a second. And it's just so simple and so easy to use. Doesn't matter if you're a right-handed, left-handed user, it really doesn't matter. As I say, you can just sweep it all up into a little pile, vacuum it up, or just literally collect it with a dustpan. It's as simple as that.
I love the way you've got the quad blade technology. It's easy to wash and wipe clean. Run it over with an anti-bac wipe or an anti-bac spray with some kitchen roll, and you've cleaned it. You're not worried about what's in the bristles or anything.
Nothing
and
like
the bristles aren't missing anything. You've got that continuous. You almost think like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Or where has this been all my life? Why haven't I bought one before? But you know, they've not been widely available, have they?
No. Shop TV have got the exclusive.
Oh, love that. Shop on TV with the exclusive.
Yeah.
We can say exclusive. Shop on TV. There it is.
You've got
Sing it loud.
The
sing it proud.
exclusive. So it's the first time it's ever been in the UK, literally
good.
till now.
Oh, that's
as I say, quick rinse off. Okay, we'll do the glass again because I really like the glass, just to really prove that.
Well, because we've all been there. We've all dropped a bowl, a glass,
a wine glass, maybe.
a jar, yeah.
Never full.
Yeah, never full.
Never full.
If you can help.
So as I say, we've got the really fine glass down there, and as I say, that's what you'd normally use the vacuum cleaner for, the very fine bits. Listen, in one single swipe, we are that confident.
Amazing that.
And we'll get the rest of it up.
Amazing.
So it doesn't matter if it's the fine things. You can see it just creating the fine.
One sweep. You did that with one sweep.
Yeah.
Like you weren't there, with going back over it and over it and over it, because the bristles got some but not all. This is the single blade technology with the quad blade design, sweeping everything left to right on the whole sweep. Here it is in action in a few pre-recorded images now, going in and under a table. You can see there. You can see it going on vertical surfaces now. Now, whichever sweepies you're using, you could use them how you feel comfortable. So go vertical or horizontal. Love collecting the hair in the shower like that. And if you've got a broom, and if you've tried doing it with the broom before and kept missing bits, or if you've got wet spills and you're just panicking thinking, okay, there's a load of milk or orange juice on the floor, or an egg with the egg shell. Do I pick up the pieces of eggshell and then wipe up the egg? You just get it all with the sweepies. It's easy.
They're brilliant, and you get both of them. They're washable as well, so if you sweep up something nasty like sick or something, you can wash it. If you use it outdoors, you can use it back indoors because you can wash it and it's clean again. And I love the fact it's a blade rather than bristles, because once you get things into bristles, sometimes you have to try and get all the bits out, don't you, with your hands?
Throw it away.
Lots just stays in there, so it's smelly and nasty, whereas this all...
These you just wash. It's brilliant, isn't it? So it's those two heads, two full-size mops. This head actually comes off, so you can use it as a handheld that you can see there.
Because it's so good on hair.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right into the corners of the stairs.
Upholstery.
On furniture. Great for hairdressers.
Yep.
Yeah, because you always leave it, and great like you saw for broken glass, because I broke a glass just before actually we did this show, and it went everywhere.
You thought you'd swept up.
Well, I swept up, I vacuumed up, I swept up, and I was like that, and I'd got it all, but then the next day I'd still find next day I still found a bit of glass.
This literally doesn't leave anything behind because of that silicone blade. And £20 is your price. You get both of them. Remember, it's indoors and outdoors. Great for spillages as well, as you can see there, and great as a squeegee. So things like shower screens and things such as that. Absolutely brilliant. So £20, just choose which colour you want to go for. You've got a grey, you've got a red, and you've got a blue. But for hair, wet or dry, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, check your baskets out. 174 500. And of course, if you're buying that and the Miracle Chamois, you're spending over £30, so you will get PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. Massively busy, and we're coming back to the Miracle Chamois. We've got as many people ordering now as already sold. You do please need to check your baskets out. With our Miracle Chamois, you have got should have been a 24-hour offer deal. Should have been.
Crazy deal.
However, we've got 35 minutes left of this crazy deal.
Of the live show.
And
3 crazy people doing it.
Yes.
Stock-wise, massively busy. 3/4 of the stock now, I'm afraid, is there, gone. So you do need to please check your baskets out if you are ordering. It's the deal.
The deal that
best deal we've seen, actually. The lowest price we've had. And it's a buy one, get one free.
Yeah, normally you get 2 large, 1 small for £20. You're getting 4 large and 2 small for less than that, £18. So it's better than a buy one, get one free. 469893 is the item number. ShopOnTV.co.uk. Our good friend Dave joins us to tell us all about it.
Yeah, and so if you're sitting at home thinking, do I really need that many? 4 of those big jumbo sheets? Well, think of it this way. You use one maybe to wash your car, leave it in the car in case you spill something. Good to have two, actually, if you're washing the car properly, one for the soapy water and one for drying it off. You could have a second one for grooming dogs or, you know, drying the dog off. Third one for inside, cut them up, use them as dishcloths. The fourth one you could have as a spare, or believe it or not, use it in your utility room for drying off garments like woolly jumpers. So yeah, there's so many uses for them. While I've been telling you all this, I don't know if you've noticed, viewer.
Yeah,
just kept going.
You haven't rinsed
wrung it out
No.
yet.
No.
This cloth is super absorbent. They absorb more liquid than any material known to man as far as we're aware. And check it out, just in that little time. Let's see what we've got.
That is amazing.
Pretty handy, right? What are you thinking? Are you thinking defrosting the freezer?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you thinking, what about that day the washing machine flooded? Or, you know, the day the kids had that big water party in the bathroom and splashed water
And you
all up.
Just
waste
the
all
normal
those
bath
towels
floor.
and yeah,
And
absolutely.
I know you guys told the story about the washing machine and the liquid in the sump. And if you don't get to that and all that smelly, rotten water comes out,
Yeah.
where's it going? Straight under the
Everywhere,
washing machine,
yeah.
all over the kitchen floor. Then the whole house stinks for a while. So you want to avoid things like that. Keep a chamois handy. They're so useful in so many places. Sponges drip and dribble everywhere, but that gives you an idea of how much liquid we're trying to pick up there. The sponge just can't cope. It drips it all over the floor, some of it in your trousers. Forget about it. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess, and
Watch this.
like a liquid vacuum cleaner.
Wow.
It goes to work and picks up that big, super juicy.
Huge amount
Could
of
be
liquid
anything.
in
Could
there.
And then
be
it
orange
doesn't
juice,
drip.
could be Diet Coke, and it doesn't drip. It locks it inside. That's got to be useful. Take it over to the sink and wring it out when you're ready, and there's no sticky orange over the floor. You can use it as a floor cloth. It's
Yes.
awesome. You know, if the kids splash water everywhere, don't need to go and get the mop and drag it out with the bucket and all the detergent and everything. Throw your chamois on the scene and it takes care of the mess. Use it on your vehicle, you know, windscreens, the bonnet of your car. What about garden furniture? Look, it just loves the liquid.
Swing slides, they're wet, but the
And
kids want to
slides,
go on
stuff
them.
like that.
Yeah.
What about shower screens? What about granite
Yes.
worktops? A beautiful streak-free finish each and every time. They're brilliant. NASCAR drivers use them in the States. Why? Because they don't scratch the paint. When they get dirty, they go in the washing machine. Good to know. Anyway, that's got a lot of liquid in it.
A lot.
A lot of
Feel how heavy that is. It's quite
I mean,
phenomenal.
that's ridiculous.
gosh,
It's
yeah.
absolutely.
Compared to an empty one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
different,
Holds a lot of
isn't it?
liquid, and liquid gets everywhere. You know, if you spill something on the carpet or on the floor,
Look at that.
and you live in the apartment above, it can seep into the ceiling of the apartment below, take out the downlights, all kinds of horrible things. I want to show you the carpet though, because this is the bit that impressed me the first time I saw it, and made me sign up and buy one. You have an accident at home, could be a nervous puppy dog, little spot with the wet tail there. Big dogs too, the golden reliever or the great drain, and the worst animal of them all, the party animal. Could be, you might have a Gemma that knocks over the full bottle of wine. You might have an Uncle Frank, or even the kids with their Ribena, their fruit juice, the little youngsters. They love to make a mess, don't they? And this is a big spill. It's too big for the carpet. Take a look underneath. This is what you can't see at home.
Oh, God.
The hardwood floors are going to rot. If it's in the car, it could rust. The first thing you reach for when you spill a drink at this time of night, what was that, Sean? Another drink. I'm sure he said another drink. And you would, of course. Well, or the kitchen towels, whatever you can find, right? And kitchen towels, they just don't cut it. They're expensive.
No.
They push the mess further down. You use them once, save a tree, help the environment, take your chamois, you use it over and over. And it does the job that no paper towel ever has or ever can do. Little bit of pressure with your hands, and it happens quickly. See the colour change in the cloth.
Wow.
I'll do the other side. No time at all. Don't get mad the next time this happens with one of your party animals. Get even. Take it through to the sink and fill it up. Some of my friends say it actually tastes better the second time around. You don't have to try that, of course, especially if you have a nervous puppy. One little tip, though, if you get little floaty bits of carpet in there, as I said earlier, just put it through the coffee filter.
Oh, you're shocking.
I'm just kidding. Don't
Bit
do
more
that.
ice.
But look at how much we got. And take a look underneath the carpet, because this
that
is what
was
everybody
absolutely
wants
sodden.
to see. I know, it's a miracle. It literally is a miracle.
Look at that.
Underneath.
That is
Dry
amazing.
underneath.
Treat yourself. You will bless the day they came through your front door if you ever get a spill like that.
If it just saved one accident, it's paid for itself.
We'd
hasn't it?
rather, you know, that you had them under the sink and you never have to use one for a job like that. But even if that's the case, there's so many other uses for them. Heaven forbid if that does happen, though, at home, you want these around, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course you do.
For us, it was the washing machine, but you'll use them as dishcloths, you'll use them for the accidents with your puppies and perhaps your potty training at the minute. And you can soak it out the carpet, out the hard floors. It'd be great under the actual drink bowls for the pets as well, because they get water everywhere.
What you said, under the drainer where you drain the crockery
and then the
and the pots.
bathroom as well. You know, if they get water all over the place after the kids have had a bath or after you've had a shower. Outdoors, it's been horrendous weather, but you've invited everybody round for a garden party. You can dry all that furniture in an instant. The swings, the slides. There's your puppy accident, not the end of the world. And even though that was nasty and something nasty to pick up,
It
they
goes
go in
straight in the washing machine, yeah. And don't use any fabric softener, as Dave told us earlier, and don't put them in the dryer. But they dry really quick naturally. They air dry beautifully. Great for towels for the dogs. And toweling off the dogs.
Have it in the boot of the car to dry the pet's paws before they get back into the car.
Toweling off the car, like we saw there, or garden furniture, like you were saying, swings and slides in the garden. When there's been that downpour, you just go over with your Miracle chamois. It soaks up. The absorbency is amazing.
Well, we just saw that in that carpet. The amount that was in that carpet was virtually, the coke that was in there was ridiculous. But of course, it soaked every last bit up, which was amazing. I love the idea for your pets as well. That's your bundle. If you go onto our website, you will find there is another offer. You can get 2 of the large orange, and then you get 1 of the smaller blue for £20. Do not order that one, because this is allowing you to get buy one, get one free, and you get 10% off. So for £18, it's the first one there.
Make sure you get that item,
4 of the large, 2 of the small, because some people have been putting the wrong one in the baskets. Go for the £18 one.
No, we're calling it a buy one, get one free. It's even better than that, because if it was a buy one, get one free, it'd be £20 for the package you see there. But Dave's managed to give us another 10% off. Well done, Dave.
Buy one, get one free and get money back.
And extra money back.
He's a bit
Love
upset.
that.
And the small blue ones, they're really good for windows and mirrors, really good for your seeing glasses as well. I've cut one up and I've put them into my glasses cases, because I just find they clean them better than anything.
Yeah, they do, and it's a nice size, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 40 by 40 centimetres. The big ones are 70 by 50. So these are great. Of course, they're massive, super absorbent. Leave them in their original size if you're going to use them on your car or for your windows, but cut them down if you want to. But this one's a nice size, 40 by 40 centimetres, ready to wring out with one hand.
Great.
Ladies love these. Men too, of course. But you know, you get little old ladies come to the show sometimes and they're like,
got the small
I do
ones.
struggle, it's a bit big.
Yeah.
And you know, they don't know that they can cut them, but they prefer these, some people.
Great.
Both.
You've got
the
every
best,
option.
Good.
best
Same
of all
material.
worlds.
Same material, just a different weave.
Right.
So you get the usual deal is for £20, 2 big orange ones and 1 blue one, which is terrific value, and we don't apologise for that deal. We have thousands at this price that we can sell you. What we don't have is, for the rest of this special, the rest of this 24-hour sale, we don't have any more of the free sets very soon. There's a few left, but we're over 75% sold. So if you're quick enough, you get a second complete set free and then money back.
And that was a 24-hour offer, and we've been on air 2 hours and 35 minutes. It was meant to last for 24 hours. It's only going to be as long as stocks last. Lots of you with this in your baskets, you do need to check your baskets out. Not yours until you check your basket through. So even if we only had, say, 5 of the bundles left, 75 people could be buying, 105 people could be buying,
trying to buy.
305 people could be, you could be putting it into your basket, trying to buy it, because sadly, if there was only 5 left, even though you've all got it in your baskets, it'd be the first 5 people to check out that got it.
And at the minute, hundreds of you right now have got them in baskets.
Even though at this time of night, we're still massively busy.
Do confirm your orders and check out. Dave's showing us exactly what it does. The absorbency when it comes to a miracle chamois, it's spectacular, isn't it? It just
awesome,
keeps picking up.
Yeah, and I never get sick of seeing it. You know, they just leave that great streak-free finish, and they absorb so much. Super, super absorbent. Don't miss out. You know, treat yourself because you won't regret it. It's a solid investment, isn't it?
Yeah.
£18 for all that cloth.
Every home needs one,
and
I think you'll use every day.
3 to 5 years if you use it every day.
Yeah.
5 to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car. Look how much we got from that little application. They are very useful, folks. Grab some while you can. Otherwise, you know what they say, too late will be the cry.
Yes.
When the man with the bargains has passed you by. And hopefully that won't be the case for you. But if you're in the queue, check out your baskets, because it's happened before. People get disappointed.
Yes. Especially when we have these deals at this kind of price. Should be £40, remember, against the usual price. It's down to 18. It's better than half price, and you're getting so much for your money.
I think lots of you multi-ordering as well think, well, mum would love these, dad would love these. They're great if you love looking after and cleaning your car, but great if you've got pets, great if you've got a home, great if you've got kids, great if you've got a bathroom, great if you've got a kitchen. Honestly, they will solve the biggest of problems when you have that leak, perhaps from the washing machine, or you have that accident the kids kick a drink over, because it soaks.
Whoa!
Yeah, it drinks it
The little
up.
monster, I mean, youngsters, don't they? They splash water and drop orange juice on the floor. You'd rather
Look at that.
use this as a floor cloth and get the job done quick, wouldn't you, surely, rather than dragging the mop out.
Yeah.
And you've got to clean the mop head. This just goes in the washing machine and the job's done.
And most of the materials seem to just move the wet.
Yeah.
So it never seems to dry. You're just sort of creating more mess, really. Whereas
It's got that capillary action. It just drinks up all the liquid.
And the way you move the cloth, Dave, you go side to side pretty much.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that, actually, yeah. We say try and keep it going in one direction, even though if you're watching me now, it looks like it's snaking. But when we say don't go back, you see what happens?
Right.
Right.
A streaky situation going on. This one's nearly full anyway, but I'll ring it out and show you, and then what I mean about the one direction thing. So that's great for big spills, or if you want to clean your garden equipment, or wash down the car, or the fences, picking up paint spills, or whatever it is. For that streak-free finish, one direction. See that? If you go back, you might get a few streaks.
Right.
This is for the perfectionists
Isn't it?
amongst
Yeah.
our audience, you know, the car enthusiasts.
Yeah. You don't want to leave anything behind. You don't want to
And
miss
there
a
are
trick.
some out there.
There are.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Fantastic on the car. NASCAR drivers use them in America because they don't scratch the paint.
Brilliant.
Dirt scratches. I'm not going to lie to you. If you get dirt on this cloth and you don't throw it in the washing machine, there's that chance the little dirt particles will scratch the paint. But this chamois goes in the washing machine. It's always clean to clean with, unlike the old animal chamois.
It dries so soft, doesn't it? Whereas when you think chamois, you think of those old chamois, and they are like solid, aren't they?
Really crisp, aren't they?
Crocodile skin.
They're nasty, yeah.
And they
I
get
think
a-
we had one outdoors for years. We never touched it because it absolutely stank. It just
in the
sat
corner.
there. Yeah.
Some people put them in bags to try and keep them damp and soft, and then if you pull them out the next time, they're all slimy.
Oh,
Yeah, vile.
You don't want that. You don't want a slimy chamois.
This is what you want. You want the
Right,
miracle
clean.
chamois.
Clean cloth to clean with. Very important.
And loads of people have said about trade. We have a restaurant email in tonight saying they use those in the restaurant for spillages, and if people have knocked drinks over, and instantly, because when you've got a spillage on a floor in a sort of a public area, you've got to get it up, try and get it dry. It's a hazard, isn't it? You need the sign up, whereas you're drying the floor straight away. But you were saying for plumbers, but also you say it's great for picking up oil and things.
Yeah, oil. Plasterers use them for picking up little bits of plaster and
Wow.
stuff off the floor. But yeah, if you drop oil or paint, go for it. Pick it up with the chamois, and then you pop it in a bucket of bleach water, maybe soak it for 5 to 10 minutes, and it should come back good as new.
Great.
Bleach is hard on them, but so try and avoid that. But you know, they're tough, they're resilient, and they do have to work hard. You know, that you will throw them in the washing machine often. They just keep coming back for more.
Look at that. That's my favourite. It just shows how absorbent
drips.
they are.
Amazing. And then ring that out. How much is in there?
There's a
'Cause
lot in
there's
there.
so much.
Oi!
Wow.
15 times their own weight
Yeah.
in liquid.
I don't think there's anything out there that is so super absorbent.
They've been around a long time
Yeah.
too, right? I think first out in exhibitions maybe 50 years ago. So
Wow.
that tells us something. They've stood the test of time.
Absolutely.
Lots of customers, we wouldn't still have them if they weren't any good, right?
Yeah.
Customers keep coming back time and again saying, I come back every year to get these at the home show, especially. I think maybe 30% of our business is
repeat
from
customer.
return
Great.
customers who come back every year, and you let them sell for you.
Yeah, let them talk about it.
Proud.
Yeah.
And they pay for themselves, really, because if you think how much you spend on kitchen roll, and kitchen roll,
It's
you go to a
expensive
kitchen
now.
roll, don't you, time and time again for accidents and spillages, and it's pointless. It doesn't soak up anything. But how much is that? And for £18, you've got all of this, which you can cut down and use in different ways, but use time and time again. We've had ours
Better
years.
for the environment,
yes,
right?
Of course,
much better,
yeah.
much
Some
better.
families rip through this stuff, 4 or 5 rolls a week. You know,
I used to be
Well,
shocking.
do you remember we worked with a certain man who...
Oh, gosh.
He was very strict on
Very
the kitchen
strict
roll
on
because
kitchen
it was
roll.
so expensive. It was at an exhibition and a show. We had lots of
think I know the guy.
positions
All,
around the
all
stand.
food products.
He
so
was like, no more kitchen roll for
yeah.
you. It was limited,
he was
wasn't it?
Adds up.
particularly torn. He'd put it on
He used
really
to hide
high
it on the
shelves,
highest
so you
shelf.
couldn't get it.
I was the
So if
only
you
one who could get
If
it.
you ran out, that was it. You couldn't have any more.
No, because it's so expensive, and it's
Yeah.
even more expensive now. I think we paid the other day like £3 for 2 rolls.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, and it becomes a habit, doesn't it? So bulky, you end up walking out of the supermarket with it, and it's just, well, this is what we do every week.
And then
The
you
great
throw it
thing
away.
is we don't use so much now because
No.
we'll use the miracle chamois and not use that.
Yes,
There's
as
only
you should.
certain odd things
Yes,
we'll
as
use
you
that for.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The UK needs more chamois.
It's a backup.
In their
Now,
homes.
what did I just hear? I just heard
Match made in heaven,
our
really.
directors just found a certain brand. It's a brand that people would have heard of, kitchen roll. How much is it?
300 sheets.
3
rolls.
rolls. £7.25.
It's getting up there, isn't it?
Grief for bits.
And you're gonna put that in the bin.
And it's bad for the environment, like you
Yeah.
said. Miracle chamois all the way.
£7 a week, maybe
Yeah.
more. Some families spend. If you do the maths, I'm not very good at
And
maths.
this-
That's a lot of money.
we-
350 quid.
We can
A lot.
reuse
Yeah,
these,
yeah.
can't we? Time and time. Wash them, wash them, wash them for years.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
had
I mean,
ours.
nothing lasts forever. You're going to go through them eventually. But like I said, 3 to 5 years if
It's
you use it every
for
day.
£18.
Yeah, not a
This
bad
is so
investment,
much
is it?
better. And it's
No.
not just the absorbency, it's the cleaning. It's cleaning all around the home, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Windows, floors, condensation around the windows. In the bathroom, you love them in the bathroom, under the bath mat. as
That's
we
a
mentioned
great
earlier.
idea because some bath mats stay wet forever, whereas it would draw the wetness out, wouldn't it?
Yes, yes. Some people, usually the lady of the home, doesn't like an orange cloth as their bath mat. I can understand. But yeah, put it underneath.
Yeah.
Because how often do you find you go to use your bath mat the next time, and it might even be
Still
the next day or
and it's
12
still
hours
wet.
later, and it's still sopping
Sodden,
wet.
Or
yeah.
you go in the middle of the night to go to the toilet and you step on it and you're soaking. You're like,
Or you put your
"Oh."
clean socks on and then you
Yes,
walk on it.
yes.
The moisture's going back into the air as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this way, you get rid of the moisture, draw it, dump it, clean the cloth, dry it out. Yep.
So many uses, and you'll just keep thinking of other uses.
Yeah, you use them every day.
Yeah, you
And
will.
whether it's kitchen, bathroom, cleaning the car, whether it's pet accidents. We've got to remind you of the deal whilst we've still got some stock remaining. Remember, the Miracle Chamois, item number 469893. This is how versatile it is. This is all the different areas you're going to use it at home. On the car, on the garden furniture when you've had those downpours, on the slides and the swings in the garden.
Caravanning, camping, they're going to be absolutely ideal. Any accidents on carpets or hard floors, and whether that's a child or whether that is the pets, they go in the washing machine. So if it is something nasty, you can wash it out. They wash brilliantly, they dry really quickly. They wash soft and they seem to come back nicer time after time after time. The absorbency is amazing. So great for drying down your pets, your dogs when they're soaking wet, before they shake everything all over the house, their feet before they get in the back of the car. So have one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, have one outdoors for your garden furniture, swings and slides. Have one in the boot of the car to dry the pet's paws before they get into the car.
It's that everyday cleaning, like we said, drying off your pets as well as those spillages, and machine washable. So the fact they go in the washing machine and they come out like new, and always dry soft, unlike a traditional chamois. But the bundle we've got for you on a 24-hour offer, all while stocks
Order the
last.
right one. Over three quarters of the stock has gone. Normally, and this is meant to be a 24-hour deal, so we're not 3 hours yet. Honestly, it's been phenomenal. Normally, you'd get 2 of the large and 1 of the small. That's great for glasses and mirrors, and great as well for sunglasses and cleaning glasses, but great for demisting inside of the car as well. It's like a tighter weave. It's great on glass. So 2 and 1 for £20. You've got to buy 1 get 1 free, so you're getting 4 of the large, 2 of the small. Should be still £20. That's buy 1 get 1 free, but you've got another 10%
another
off.
discount.
So it's actually the lowest and best price that we've ever done.
Definitely.
With Dave.
Over years.
Over years and years. And of course, you've got the opportunity to multi-order if you really do love this, or you're thinking business and trade. And if you spend over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. The only thing is now stock that's available.
Yeah, stock is absolutely flying. Remember, if you do multi-order, as Hayley was just saying, you'll only pay 1 postage on your order if you're multi-ordering that same product with the Miracle Chamois. 469893 if you still want to pop it in your basket. ShopOnTV.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, but our call centre's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 03333 241 241. Still busy at this time of night in the call
Which is great. And remember, we can get into situations where more people are ordering than stock is available. It's hours until you check the basket out. So even if there was only 3 left, 303 people could put it in the basket. It's not yours until you check out. So do check out those baskets as soon as you can. Over the last couple of weeks, we've had sort of hundreds of people missing out because they haven't checked out fast enough. So for £18, it will be, I think, the best £18 you spent.
Especially on our 24-hour offers. So get it checked out, as Hayley said. Something else that's been busy on the show is our fabulous broom, the Sweepies. This is so versatile, once again, for cleaning all around the home. You've got a broom that you can use wet or dry. It's unlike any other broom head we've seen because you've got that silicone, it's like a fin shape, isn't it?
So no bristles, so no trying to get bits out of the bristles. If you swept up something nasty, they're there forever, aren't they? And you can't get them out. You throw the broom away. The bristles are never, well, there's no bristles, so they never misshape. They're washable, so if you do sweep something really nasty up like sick, you can then wash them. You can use them outdoors and then clean them and use them back indoors. They'll get right under sofas and things. They're great to use up on the walls, on the tiles and the mirrors as well. So super, super, super versatile. And all I will say is for £20, you're getting 2 brooms, so £10 each, that again will work on carpets. Brilliant for hairs on carpets.
Yeah, hard floors.
Oh my word,
all
amazing.
your carpeted surfaces, and because of the silicone design, so they're the 2 heads that you get with the brooms.
Yeah, because my head comes off, so you've now got a handheld.
So you've got 2 full-size brooms that you can see there, but they're the 2 different heads that you can use. That's the one you can use as a handheld. The one that this is on is also telescopic, so you can get up high and down low as well.
And that you can now use on the furniture. You can use it on the cushions if you've got cat and dog hair. You can get in car seats. You can get right into the stairs. If you've got a cat that likes to sit on a certain stair, you can never get that hair up. It's brilliant for that. So, hairdressers love them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
wet hair, dry hair, it doesn't matter where you're trying to collect it from. They're brilliant for. 174500 is the item number. A great squeegee as well because of those silicone heads that you've got on the broom. Great for collecting everything and not leaving anything behind. That's the other thing I love. You know, when you use a regular broom, the bristles obviously leave bits behind.
Well, yeah, and we broke glass the other day, and honestly, I swept up, I vacuumed up, I was sure I'd picked every glass bit up. But then the next day I came downstairs and saw another bit of glass. The next day, I found another bit of glass, and I swept up each day. Whereas, can you see how it really does pick up every last bit? This absolutely brilliant. So grab those while the stock is there. 174500. When we launched these, we were in the same situation as tonight, really. So many people ordering the last of the stock because we were so busy. So please do not miss out. I think when we did this, actually, about 250 people missed out
on that
because the stock had gone. And of course, we've got a 24-hour offer today on our chamois, but stock-wise, we are getting down to the very last, over 3/4. So there's a quarter of the stock left, and a lot more hours in the 24 hours left because we've only done nearly 3. So I think a lot of people will get up in the morning thinking, well, I'll order it now, and it might be gone.
Yes.
Like you,
It's
gone.
such a good deal.
Oh, it's a cracking deal, as they say in this part of the world. And, you know, this is the time of night where you might not only be disappointed that you didn't get your chamois, but this is the time of night where accidents like this potentially happen.
Uh-oh.
Right? The drinks go over, don't they? You know, it's nobody's fault, but it's somebody's fault. And somebody's got to go home early. Could be the kids, of course, the next day, or maybe at any time of the day when you're watching football, or it could be a puppy dog piddle. You've got to get to this quickly, because carpet can be very expensive. And, you know, if it's a cream plush Berber carpet, heartbreaking. And if you've got to replace, heaven forbid, replace the carpet for the whole room, or the downstairs of the house, it can cost thousands and thousands. And depending on what it is, on a good day it's water, on a bad day it's milk, or Diet Coke's not so bad, but some red wine. You ever done?
Oh yeah, on a cream carpet.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
And red wine, well, if you've got any old red wine stains on the carpet at home, or an old stain of any sort, try this. Pour loads of soda water over the top of it. What you're doing is diluting it and washing the mess away, hopefully, and go over it 3 or 4 times with your chamois. Break the stain down, and we can't guarantee it, but I've heard some great results about old stains being lifted out of the carpet, because the carpet needs to be washed, right, and use maybe some kind of solution to dilute it down. But underneath the carpet, this is the horror that murks and lurks below, that we can't see at home. You can only imagine.
That's a lot of liquid there.
Isn't it? And you know, it spreads, right? Gets into the hardwood floors, seeps through maybe into the level below. You've got to get to it quickly. So instead of reaching for your paper towels, here's these again. I try not to use any more than 2 in a demonstration, because I'm the guy paying for them. And at the end of the night, you know, it's money spent. We just figured out that can be up to over £300 a year for some families. Cash in the trash. You use them
They're
once.
hopeless in that situation,
They
aren't
are.
they?
You use them for some things. They're quite useful, you know, maybe just a little bit of dirt off the kids' fingers and you can throw it away. But not for a spill like this. And they damage the environment. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess. Please remember to use them damp. So you get it wet first and then wring it out like this one is. Lay it on the mess. We'll try and do this hands-free. Capillary action.
So you don't even have to really thump it down, sort of thing, to dry it.
No,
With anything else, you'd be pushing it into the
if
carpet.
it's really
wouldn't
thick, give it a little push, but I've used no pressure there. We'll turn it over, do the other side. Little pat. Let's see what we got in 10 seconds. This is capillary action, folks. This is the chamois drawing the liquid up from the surface below.
Brilliant.
And bringing it out of your way and down the sink. You know, they're great for something like this. Heaven forbid it won't happen, but let's be honest. Accidents happen, drinks get spilt. You want to have one of these around, but you use it for so many other things. You use it on your dog, use it as a floor mat or a bath mat. If you come inside from the rain, use it as somewhere to put your wellies.
Wellington boots in the air.
We call them gum boots in New Zealand.
Do you? I like
Right,
that.
that's better.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
And everyone's
Gum
like,
boots.
gum?
What a gum boots.
So look, this is what we got as far as the drink goes. You see the carpet has changed colour back to its original, and here's the good news.
That's incredible.
Bone dry
Super
underneath.
dry.
Because that was soaked.
Nothing else can do that. So for £18, treat yourself. It's a solid investment. Made in Germany, been around over 50 years. They've stood the test of time. So and you use them just not just on carpet, but for washing cars, stuff like that. That's what they were designed for originally. Made in Germany all those years ago for washing the car, the boat, the camper, the caravan. If you're a caravan owner, you'll absolutely bless these. Use them inside and out for washing the caravan, or use it as a dishcloth. You know, sometimes you get to the caravan park and you've got to try and get the machine level, right? The caravan is hard to get it level. And you get in the shower and then all the water runs down to one end. Caravanners absolutely swear by these. So look how much it picks up.
And
One
you
thing
still-
I haven't
So
done
Still
much.
going.
So that could be a spillage from a washing machine. That could be you get out of this bath and there's water everywhere. The kids have been splashing it. And rather than wetting all your towels, and that never dries the floor, it's still wet, just use this and then just throw that in the washing machine. And well, when it's dirty, you can use that time and time again.
And you can bleach it if you have to too.
Which
So
is
yes,
amazing.
Throw them in the washing machine whenever you want to. And we encourage you to wash it once before you use it, actually, especially if you're using it on your windows or on your car, breaks it in, gives it a nice skin so it doesn't leave streaks. If
Right.
you're picking up a spill like this, don't worry. Straight out of the packet, use it straight away. But if you're using it on a true surface like glass or the metalwork of your car, break it in with one cycle in the washing machine. But for a spill, just lay it in the mess.
Look at this.
Check it out.
It's
You can
gone.
see it drink
Yeah,
it, can't you?
takes
It's
it all away,
amazing.
doesn't
They
it?
absorb up to 15 times their own weight in liquid, and it locks it inside. No drip.
That's the other, that it doesn't drip.
Yeah.
And how much is in there?
A lot.
Wow. That's
It's
crazy.
almost fun, you know.
Yeah.
Don't let the kids watch the demo because they end
They'll
up
wanna play with them,
soaking
yeah,
them
yeah.
and splashing them all over the floor for fun. But yeah, you can relax the next time something like this happens. You've got the finest quality cleaning merchandise available.
And great for pets if you know the dog's had an accident.
No
you can
streaks.
look at that. I mean, it's
Super
phenomenal.
dry.
It'll soak all of that, and if it's something nasty, you then just throw it in the washing machine. But great to go under the pets and bowls as well, because they always get water absolutely everywhere. But then in the bathroom, have it under your bath mat. If your bath mat is always soaking wet and never seems to dry, it will draw the water through the bath mat onto the actual
The
chamois.
absorption's brilliant,
So clever.
isn't it? And size-wise, Dave, they're really generous sizes, these, aren't
Massive, 70 by 50 centimetres. Cut them to any size you want. Almost too big. Look how big that is. So cut it into quarters.
Yeah. If you want it like dishcloths and things like that.
Massive or good-sized dishcloths that'll last you 3 to 5 years,
And
that's just one of them.
Yeah, you've got 4 of those,
Yeah,
remember?
leave one in the car, leave one in the laundry room for
Yeah.
doing your woolly jumpers.
They're a nice material
for the dog.
for polishing too, aren't they? You know,
Yes.
for polishing glass, for polishing mirrors and things like that. Drying your cars, your caravans, your motorhomes, and your furniture outdoors, your swings, your slides. The kids want to go on them, but they're soaking wet instantly. They're dry. Did I say swings?
Swings.
Swings.
It is getting late.
It is getting late, isn't it? Thank
I think
you,
we've done
Dave.
very well.
Two are absolute troopers. I have to say, these two, it's not easy, viewer, what we're going through here. And let me tell you, these guys are good. They are spot
Oh,
on.
we'll pay you later.
3 hours of solid graft going in here.
There we go.
We
And
love
we'll be
it.
back tomorrow for
Well
more.
oiled.
Yay.
Join in for more Shayleys sometime tomorrow night.
On the swing.
Do please get these home and
Yeah.
use them. Try them. See how good they are. Word of mouth, people rebuy these, tell other people about these. You'll find nothing else, I don't think, that's anywhere near as absorbent as these. And even these to solve just one problem, when the washing machine leaked.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my goodness, that was amazing. It dried it so quickly. We've had emails in tonight from a restaurant. They use them all the time for accidents, spillages. Because when you've got a place that, you know, where you've got people in, if you've got a wet floor, it's a slippy floor.
Yeah, it's dangerous,
so
isn't
dry it instantly with these.
Behind the bar.
Yes.
Awesome. You know, the top of the bar and busy
Yeah.
pubs just gets drenched, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And spilled
definitely.
beer
And then for cleaning the
goodness
top of the
knows.
bar as well.
Yeah, totally. As under the drip trays
Yeah.
and the like, you'll see them in a lot of cafes. Baristas, is that what you call them?
Baristas.
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 Give themselves
I
a
love what
fancy
you
name,
said.
don't
I
they,
know.
for making coffee. But use it picking up spills and also cleaning down the taps and stuff.
Yeah.
I love what you said about round the back of the taps.
Yes.
You know, in the kitchen
Because that
and
always
stuff.
gets
In your
soaked,
kitchen,
doesn't
Especially
it?
when
it's
you're
all
washing
soggy
it.
around there, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's always a
little bit
pool of water,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Good
Brilliant
spot
for
for
that.
them,
But
definitely.
look at this, the amount of water that these soak up it just blows you away, doesn't it?
Did I just say we've got 2 minutes left on show?
What?
Oh my word, where did that go? Stock, it's gone with the stock. The stock has absolutely flown. It's meant to be a 24-hour offer. Please do not wait 24 hours to buy this because we are down to the last, where are we now, stock-wise? It's absolutely flown tonight. So if you do want it, you do please need to check those baskets out because if you get back, we're approaching 80% of the stock now. So if you get up tomorrow and think, oh, I'm going to get it, there's a chance there might not be any left because this is the best deal we've had.
Yeah, this
honestly.
price is brilliant. Remember, normally you get 2 large cluster and 1 small for £20, so it should be £40 what you're getting tonight. You're getting it for £18. It's better than a buy one get one free. 469893.
Personally, never done this deal.
Get it in your basket if you haven't already. ShopOnTV.co.uk. You can still order at the call centre.
Yeah.
03333 241 241.
Best deal ever.
Yeah,
Best deal
absolutely.
ever.
And
If it's
don't-
the last thing you do tonight, just push that button.
That's it.
Bye.
Check
Then
out,
you can
check
sleep
out.
easy.
And you'll know it's on its way. However, when we get to situations like this, we will get to situations where there's more people ordering the stock available, so you will miss out. So please do check those baskets out whilst you know that stock is there waiting for you.
Treat yourself. You won't regret it.
What a joy, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yes,
joining us.
it's
Yeah.
been-
Thank you guys.
Lovely to see you, my friend.
Rest well.
Great,
Oh, yeah.
great to see you as well. And do join us tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
We've got our first kitchen show on Shop on
Here
TV.
at Shop on TV. We've got an
Very
amazing
excited.
pan set at a fantastic price, a really versatile
They
pan
stack
set.
into each
yeah,
other.
the handles come off and,
And you
everything
can use
go
them
in the oven.
fridge and put them in the oven.
Brilliant.
Honestly,
Make
brilliant.
sure you join us just after 12 o'clock tomorrow night. And join us in the daytime on Freeview Channel 89.
Yeah.
You can see us throughout the day, lots of different shows. Again, thanks to Dave as always.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, do check your baskets out. You'll use these every day of the week. We'll see you later.
See you
Good night.
tomorrow.
Bye.